2.
All I need.
Hello, I tricked you.
There you go.
It's me, Ethan Klein, the host of the H3 Show. Today's episode is brought to you by Stamps.com, who we love. Zach is not here today, so if the audio is bad, blame. That's one of my mottos.
Warning you. K-Eth 101.
Welcome to the H3 Show, the internet's cattiest.
Where the pop meets middle-aged man.
Blowing
your eardrums since
2017.
Say we're the last line of defense.
Say we're the last line of defense.
Meets the
Shut up! Victoria's biggest secret.
What is happening?
Listens to K-Eth.
101.
GP coming at
101.
It really whips.
K-E-T-H.
The number one podcast in the world.
101.
That was good. That was good.
Wow.
That was good. Who made that?
Zach did.
Wow, Zachary was painting his masterpiece.
He was cooking.
Wow, Zach is at a wedding,
Yeah.
but man, that was fantastic. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, as I was saying, if the audio is bad, blame Dan, and that is my motto in general. Blame Dan. Blame Dan. How are you feeling today on the switchboard there, Dan? On the audio switchboard.
Okay, I am juggling like 40 things right now, so it's a little intense.
I see
but
you're
I'm locked in. Okay.
You're making excuses already.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be a disaster.
Also, I'd like to say Reggie Watts is going to be in the house here today at 1. Joining us here. You may have noticed my hair is quite big.
I have.
And I'll tell you, this is in honor of Reggie. I watched his special. He has very puffy hair. He always does.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I'd flex on him.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Very little effort.
Really?
With very little effort, I can make my hair as puffy or puffier than anybody on this earth. And this is my life. This is the part of me that you guys don't see. I'm being very vulnerable with you guys right now.
Thank you.
This is who I am.
Thanks.
This is what I've been dealing with my whole life. Okay? Look at this shit. It doesn't fucking move.
Wow.
That's awesome.
You see any movement?
No.
What happened to gravity? Where's gravity?
You look like the dude from Eraserhead.
Well, probably, but more poofy. Right?
Not on par, I think.
So I've got a lot going on for me here today. And I'm so glad y'all are here. I have a great app planned.
Do.
In fact, I got a big fun announcement, though.
Mm-hmm.
The world has been waiting, patiently, asking, when is the next H3 podcast / show experience launching its new merch? Well, we've been in the laboratory. No, we've been on the radio. And my friends, it is proud to announce and to bring you here today that K-Eth 101 is now officially a thing. Now, here's what I like. By the way, you go to where's the URL for this?
H3H3shop.com.
So it's being hosted on Teddy Fresh, made by Teddy Fresh. Superior quality,
Superior.
thick ass motherfucking t-shirts.
It's true.
It's $38. It's very good quality, and it says KEth101.fm on the back. You can see "Rep Your Nation" right here.
Rep your nation.
KEth101 Los
There.
Angeles. Now, what I like about this is that you can represent the show without having to signal to people the very embarrassing fact that you watch the show.
Right. No, it's fantastic. It's
So,
perfect.
It's a win.
Clandestine.
Yeah, and when you see other K-Eth wears out
Not
there-
K-Earth. Hey, button that.
Yeah. K-Eth wears, you guys can nod and acknowledgement, but not too much acknowledgement, as you don't want people to know
Right.
that you actually watch H3 show.
Now, hold on. Before you rush off to buy it, though, hopefully you haven't already done that.
Right.
There's a special offer for members. I am going to publish a community post for our members with a discount code of $5 to compensate for the $5 that you spend on your membership.
New incentive unlocked. Discount on merch.
Wow.
By the way, I remember always seeing that on people's incentives for like memberships. I was like, that's the worst fucking incentive ever. Like,
Wrong.
Yeah. I get to spend more money with you? Great. No, you weren't expecting that. That's not why you signed up.
Right.
But what is great is if you want to become a member for that $5 hairs, that membership pays for itself with the $5 savings.
Exactly.
And that's a code. Where's that code being provided?
It's going to be provided in a community post that I am going to be publishing in just a moment here. And I guess I'll put it in our members' Discord as well, so people can find it.
Avi's holding the shirt in case you thought it was fake. Here it is.
It's real, people. It's real.
Well, I wanted to show the colors because I think Dan and Love are wearing a prototype.
Oh, we're wearing a prototype. That's true. The real one is the more vibrant with the yellows and stuff.
And how's that shirt feel? Describe the feel of it to me.
It's very heavy.
Put it in your mouth. Taste it a little bit.
Good quality.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Teddy Fresh. And we have custom tags too that Teddy Fresh made. It's very cool. Very cool.
It's very cool.
So yeah, if you want to become a member, you're going to pay for itself with one of these slick ass KETH 101 t-shirts. And here's the best part, guys.
That's not even the best part yet?
No, it's not.
Oh my God.
Not $1 of this merch will be going to support Zionism.
Oh, that is good news.
Because I will not be taking any of the money. It will be going all to the crew.
Wow.
So
that's very nice.
The Zionist entity will not be benefiting
Thank you.
from the sale of this merch, guys. So, so you can you'll be spending your money in good conscience,
guilt-free.
Yeah,
That's
guilt.
nice.
Did we know that? That's amazing.
No,
Thank
we did
you.
not.
Yeah.
It's a little nice little surprise.
Announcing now for the people of the world.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Let's see if anyone buys it before you thank me.
True.
So that's it. So that's very exciting. H3H3shop.com. There's no way to access it from Teddy Fresh, right? I don't think.
No, but you can easily get to Teddy Fresh from it.
If you add it to the cart, can you combine it with other Teddy Fresh stuff for like the discount?
I don't want to give you a
let me see.
answer on that and be wrong. So
I
let me
think you
confirm.
can, but let me just see.
I think so too, but let's.
I just tried it.
It works?
Yeah.
Nice. So there you go. That's also a cool thing.
So it would add up to the free shipping if you get it to $75.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. So if you've been eyeing some Teddy Fresh, you can add something on. And
Now, have you made it clear that this is a pre-order? It will be shipping.
I have
in a
not
month
made
or
that
two.
clear.
Okay,
Thank you
well,
for
I
saying
think
that.
you should make that clear. Sir.
This is a pre-order.
Yeah.
If you buy this, it will be shipping out on ship mid-October. Oh, that's fast.
Yeah,
that's really fast.
Yeah, it's the turnover is not that bad.
It's open till September.
It's not like the butt candles where they need to be in the lab and whipping up ass smell and stuff.
When I see other creators doing pre-sales, they're like, "This will be here in like 8 months."
Well, it's that Teddy Fresh supply chain, baby.
Yeah, we are locked in. We don't do it like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll get it by mid-October. Sales close September 25th, guys. So get it while they're hot, my friends.
Yes.
And that is the KETH 101 ethos that guides us all. So thank you. Very exciting.
That's the KETH 101 mythos? No, ethos.
Ethos.
Yes.
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, it's some mythos too.
It's a play on words by it's very Inception. Here I am, sewing the fuck out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, boy.
Whoa, yo.
So, Reggie's joining us at 1, so we got some stuff I wanted to get through. For example, I don't want to make assumptions about him, but I doubt he wants to be involved in the calling out MrBeast.
You don't think so?
KSI and Logan Paul. Do you think they're scam artists and frauds? Go ahead. Do you think MrBeast is a fraud? Go ahead.
Reggie, please, your thoughts on
Reggie
MrBeast.
People will come for Reggie.
Well, we can ask. We can ask once he gets here. We can circle back.
Do you support frauds? Yeah, we'll circle back.
We'll circle back.
So not that they're not doing a fraud, but they are doing some, in my opinion, deceptive marketing. I am proud to say that the minute I saw this on the show, I said, this is fucking terrible. Okay?
You did say
but
that.
But now, as always happens, the world saw my opinion and realized I am correct.
Right.
Yeah. Although I have to give it to Roseanne, who's become MrBeast's biggest hater.
Her name is not Roseanne.
Rosanna, sorry. I
You were very
I
close.
misread it.
Shout out to Roseanne, too.
No, here, see, this is not my fault. Look who wrote this. It's got an E at the end. Somebody sabotaged me.
That's fucked up.
Roseanne, I've been sabotaged. Rosanna, you're my girl. I know your name.
Rosanna Pansine.
A Pansine with Rosanna. God damn it! Not that Roseanne.
Oh, okay.
She's much sweeter and nicer than that. Although that's probably how MrBeast sees her. God, he's regretting inviting her ass on the show.
Oh my God. Oh yeah.
It's the biggest messed up of his career at this point, I think we can say.
You think so? But
I'm being a little facetious.
yeah, I mean, they're piling up.
They
Also, I
really
just
are.
read he's being sued now. Contestants are coming together from the Amazon show in a class action lawsuit against Amazon and MrBeast.
Yeesh.
It's filed. It's signed, sealed, and delivered.
Not looking good for Jimmy.
The issues are piling up. Although, worry not, my friends. Beast views are still doing great.
Thank God.
MrBeast. Actually, let me
That'll
check.
never. That's not going to change anytime soon, I don't think.
Let's see.
He's too big to fail. He's literally too big to fail.
I just
bank.
wonder. Men and women survive the wilderness for 500,000. I feel like he's going to start needing new ideas. They're
I
getting
like that movie.
repetitive and not interesting.
Well, to you, but you are a 43-year-old man.
No.
Not an
I'm
8-year-old.
giving him legit, honest to God advice that he needs to hear.
Okay.
He needs to really shake things up. You know what I mean? Boys versus girls in the
You
forest.
should just pivot into red pill content.
Hmm?
Yeah. Just do a fresh
Interview Andrew Tate in Romania.
Yeah.
And-
Fresh and fit style content.
Yeah. So, but I mean, yeah, his views are killing it, obviously, and we're all very happy for him, aren't we, folks? But I am not happy about this Lunchly. Disgusting. I think this is the most cynical thing they've done, the three of them. And well, here's what Rosanna had to say about it. And she's a foodsie. Her thing is baking. She's made products for Walmart. And here she said,
"Oh, so true."
or she was proposed to make. She's made products for a big box store.
That's an even bigger flex. She said no to an 8-figure deal with Walmart. She said, "I don't think so."
Well, let's read. She says, a few years ago, I backed out of an 8-figure deal. Now, my friends, that's at least $10 million with Walmart because we couldn't make the food with as good of ingredients as I wanted, organic and no preservatives, etc., at the scale needed. People like MrBeast, KSI, and Logan Paul absolutely could, and yet they choose to do this. Says everything you need to know. Now, listen, I don't even care if it's organic and shit. I mean, she's got a point, right? But my problem is like that they're obviously marketing this to kids, and it's disgusting trash. Like it is literally child poison. Like this is the worst fucking garbage filth you could put it in your child's body.
I mean, lots of people give their kids Lunchables.
No,
I guess you could say the same thing, right?
Listen, Lunchables, by today's standards, is not a good meal by any terms, but it's not the worst. Lunchables is like a faceless organization that's been around for like 30 years, so like they're just rolling. You know what I mean?
Well, they got into trouble recently because of lead.
A little bit of lead.
Yeah, so maybe not. They're rolling around super smoothly.
How does lead get in the Lunchable?
I would imagine it's from the facilities themselves, like poor.
Why are they using lead in the facility?
It's an old place, maybe. I mean, lots of things used to use lead.
Just a little bit of lead, though.
Yeah, I don't know exactly
Listen,
how that happened.
The CDC, not CDC, the FDA says it's unhealthy levels. I mean, that's objective. I think a little bit of lead a dab will do you, as they say.
Subjective, right?
Subjective.
That's what
Thank
you mean, yeah.
That is what I mean. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lead can get into food products like Lunchables because it's naturally present in the environment and areas where lead was previously used. That can be found in the air, soil, water, and in homes. So, well, then what are they doing wrong? So say that, ask it that, AB. What are they doing wrong then?
What's the problem?
Because
what is Lunchables doing wrong?
Yeah, because it sounds like if they're like, oh, well, lead is just natural, then it's like, okay, well, then what are they supposed to do about it?
It's natural? What does that mean?
Not a great. It says lead can be found in air, soil, water, and in homes. It's like, okay.
Well, they shouldn't use the part that's just lead. They got to look if there's lead before. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Remove the lead.
And I feel like I'm not an expert, so forgive me if this is incorrect. But if there's lead in the soil, it's not there for natural reasons. The soil has been contaminaminated with lead,
No,
and then
I
it
think
winds
it's likely
up in
it's a naturally occurring mineral.
Okay, I mean,
and it's just small parts.
Oh,
Yeah, there's naturally occurring. Yeah.
How does lead wind up in soil? Let's see.
Is lead naturally occurring?
Yeah, I think it probably is from leaded gasoline and then settles into the soil.
It's a heavy metal found in the Earth's crust. We gotta go down to the crust. Lead occurs in small quantities in ore, such as galena, angelesite, and kerosite. Galena is the most important ore for the commercial extraction of lead. What the fuck are we extracting lead for? Lead has been used by... So wait, how does lead get into farming soil? You think it's from tractors and shit?
I mean, maybe.
Human activities, environmental contamination. Yeah.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Lead pollution from industrial sources, legacy lead from leaded gasoline, contaminated water, my God.
Uh-oh.
Old lead-based paint, soil amendment, and so it sounds like their facility is not locked down on the lead department. Which, yeah. So obviously they're not perfect by any means, but
what did a little lead? What did that ever do to anybody?
I think genuinely,
at large,
we get a little mercury, we get a little lead,
right?
We get a little plastic,
forever plastics and chemicals and stuff.
We
just
you
know what?
Carnivore diet will fix that.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know what there's no lead in?
Carnivore diet will fix that.
Carnivore diet. That's probably not true, is it? Can lead be found in animal meat?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if they eat the wheat or the corn that was in leaded soil.
So he eats only beef. So let's see. Lead contamination in beef is uncommon, but it can occur, actually, from the environment such as polluted water, soil, and feed. So there it is.
Carnivore diet. Can you find lead in fish?
Can you find? I think it's probably just give the same answer.
And fish has mercury, right? That's like the bigger concern with the
mercury. Yeah, is definitely yes. Lead can be found in fish. I think it's the same kind of thing. They're like, but you should worry about mercury. So yeah.
Yeah.
But at any rate, so these three guys who have predominant child audience have cynically come together to put in this just hideous abomination of a lunch. And this lady, I saw this TikTok, and she really, I think, explains it quite well here. Let me show you guys this. I'm working on it.
Show me.
What lady?
She's right here.
Oh, that lady.
MrBeast, Logan Paul, and KSI have all partnered up to make knockoff Lunchables. I want to talk about
I want to give her a shout out. It doesn't say.
Scroll down.
Shout out, lady.
I want to give a shout out to.
Yeah, scroll down.
It doesn't let me. It just won't let me.
I'll send the name.
It says nope.
Carnivore diet will fix that.
It says no, you can't scroll down. Actually,
We turned that feature off.
I mean, as you can see, I can go up, but it stops here. Why is that? Why are we doing this?
Maybe you're zoomed in.
Here. That is, her name is Googie Pooj. Nice. Googie Pooj. There it is. Thank you.
Marketing practices. All three of these people have been involved in various controversies, and MrBeast's probably the biggest one of late. This is a really interesting time for them to come up with a product directed at children. So we'll see how that works for them. Let's talk about it. If you go to the Lunchly website, they try really hard to compare it to Lunchables and show you why it's such a better thing than Lunchable. They're like, the combos are more flavorful. There's more, I almost said sodium. There's more
Now, this is what I picked up on, but this is so cynical and gross and weird. They literally said ours has more salt. It's the packaging is bolder, and the gestures are bigger. What the fuck does that even mean?
I have no clue.
And it's more flavorful, apparently. But she breaks it down.
Electrolytes. The packaging is bold. The gestures are big, and it's not mid. Which, like,
not big.
Literally nothing on here as a mom is something that would encourage me to buy this for a kid. This is marketing for children. My kid does not need electrolytes in their Lunchable. Electrolytes are salt. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, chloride, calcium phosphate, and bicarbonates. So I want to show you guys.
I find that absolutely insane that they're marketing electrolytes in a Lunchable. Bro,
These
what?
kids need to start juicing, dude. I disagree. Kids need to get swole. They need to work harder. Think harder.
They need to be like sweating uncontrollably for like 12 hours.
Yes, that's how I did it. We didn't have AC in Southern California public school. It was hot as fuck.
She points out that the Lunchable they're comparing it to has salt in it.
Oh, well, yeah, you probably shouldn't eat those either.
I'm just saying,
That's the reality.
Like, they've built up electrolytes as part of this marketing campaign of Prime that it's like some miracle mineral. It's just salt. It's just salt.
Guys, the actual what's in the packaging. This is what Lunchly says. This was the comparison that I pulled from their website. They have a section called Us versus Them. They say that they're specifically comparing themselves to this Lunchables Turkey and American Cracker Stackers with the Reese's Cup and the Pacific Cooler. And
again, if I'm buying a Lunchable, this is the last one I'm getting because this is foul on an equal level for a child to be consuming. Capri Sun, all sugar. Reese's, massive sugar dump. But the crackers, cheese, and meat, I don't have really a problem with. I think that's fine.
The American and turkey. So you can see it all right here. And has a little section where you can click View UPC, which you know I clicked because I laterally read. And I was like, I'll look this up. Let's make sure they're looking at the right thing. Guess what? Spoiler, they aren't. This UPC actually belongs to the pepperoni pizza like bulk pack that you can buy, but it's specifically for pepperoni pizza and not for the other thing. And I looked up one more barcode.
Wait, what's the significance of that? I didn't understand. What does it matter if they put the wrong barcode?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
I don't think that any of their barcodes are right. So I just compared by like pulling the actual items. Here are the claims. They say both packages contain 11 grams of protein. Fantastic. They highlight that their package contains 230 calories as opposed to 310 calories like Lunchable. They talk about how their Prime flavor drink contains 400 milligrams of electrolytes as opposed to 55 per Capri Sun. And they talk about how there's less sugar per package in the Lunchly than in the Lunchable. But let's look at the real numbers. We'll start with the calories. First thing I want to say is that as a mom, I want more calories.
Yes, that's what I said. These guys clearly don't have kids. We're not putting our 5-year-olds on diets. What the fuck are we doing here?
That's crazy, actually.
Why are you advertising less calories to kids? You're trying to like give kids eating disorders already? Like, kids do not count calories. Kids should not be counting calories. The idea of that is absurd.
That's a good point. I didn't think of that. Just even introducing something as low calories for a baby is fucking
kids.
insane.
They run around all day. They need energy.
Yeah.
You can eat as much as you want. Eat, child. Eat.
Yeah.
Eat, please. If you have kids, you know that that's the thing.
I want the most calorically dense food that my kid will enjoy eating for my dollar. That is how you raise children.
Yes.
None of these people, Logan Paul, KSI, MrBeast, none of them, as far as I know, have children. And maybe they don't understand this, but like, I want my kid to have calories.
Yes.
And these numbers, by the way, are not that different in terms of like food that goes in a child's body so they can get an education while they're at school. Also, you don't need to replenish electrolytes unless you have lost electrolytes. Like, yes, we need to have electrolytes throughout our life. They're just in the foods we eat and drink. But unless you have like a medical condition or something, you don't need a bunch of salt in your drinks. And yes, Prime Energy drink does have like magnesium, calcium stuff that like Capri Sun doesn't have, but it's also not the primary goal of parents who are trying to buy products for their children. My kid is not sweating uncontrollably before 10:30 a.m. and needs to replenish their electrolytes.
Your kid's not working hard enough.
First period PE man in the 7th grade. I'll never forget.
Yeah.
It sucked.
You needed. You felt your electrolytes were.
They make
replenished.
our asses run at 8 a.m. and it was like, especially how it can get in Southern California. It can already be hot as fuck by 8 a.m. and then you're sweaty and then you're like that for the rest of the day.
What electrolytes gonna help you with sweat?
Well, you're
gonna dry your clothes?
It's not gonna help with the sweat, but I've bled all those electrolytes. I need to concentrate. Electrolytes, it's very important to brain function. You know that?
So what I do is I send my kids to school with salt lick.
Oh, interesting.
It's just a block of salt that they lick after they run.
Like a cow.
Like a horse?
Correct.
Really?
Correct. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
geez.
then they don't have to worry about it.
I
Son,
think it's
give
pretty
this a
sussy.
lick. How we doing?
What?
So let's talk about packaging.
Just so you know, there is somebody. Oh no. There's a doctor in the Zoom right
Oh,
now.
great.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Is it IDS? Like, who wants to talk about the nutritional thing of this?
It might be, but I have a feeling it's somebody you probably don't want to talk to. And that's why I'm going to let him in.
I don't know what you're talking about. I do want to, however, give a shout out to Hila's new tattoo. She got her first tattoo, and it looks great.
Oh, wow.
It's so cute.
Oh, shit.
I'm jealous. I'll be honest. Hers is way better than mine. But mine's a work in progress.
No.
She had more time to think about it. I got scribbles on my legs so that I crawled so she could run or whatever. But mine's a work in progress. You give me 5 years and that thing is going to be...
Yeah, you guys will run together.
No, but hers is perfect. I love it. And congratulations. We're very proud of her.
Shout out.
Yeah. All right. Should I finish this? What are we doing?
Proceed as normal.
Okay.
Size. There are 2.5 ounces of food in Lunchly. And there's 2.9 ounces of food in Lunchable.
More
means that
food.
For every ounce of food, there's really not
More food in Lunchable. You know, the thing you want your kids to eat. So it has more food. That's good.
that many more calories in Lunchables if you
What
did
the fuck? This guy's not a doctor.
Oh, there's no way that guy's a doctor.
Ugh. When you ever talk to a doctor with a disgusting mullet? No, I'm kidding. What's up, bro? We're dogs. We're cool. We love each other. Oh, he froze. No, I think he froze.
Wait, it moved a little bit. I think he has a really poor connection or something.
What third world country are you in right now? Taking advantage of the economy to film
you hear me?
low budget music videos. Wait, whoa. You're outside.
How did that happen? He's
I've been out
terrifying
camping.
looking. What the hell? Like
Bro, where
melting.
are you? Jurassic Park?
Do you have... Yeah, right.
He's dressed like an inmate.
Okay, dude. Thank you for calling. Where are you right now?
I'm in Michigan, dude.
They don't have internet in Michigan?
Yeah, shout out.
Michigan moment. Michigan
Hey,
moment.
dude, what's poppin'?
Are you for real? Are you for real in Michigan?
Yeah.
No wonder the internet's so bad.
Is that your
Our internet's great.
whose family's house are you at? I see a beautiful family behind you.
Yeah.
Who,
No, it's fine. Yeah, it's the Airbnb I rented.
They just have family photos on the wall.
really? That's uncomfortable.
Let's check them out.
Yeah, let's grab one. Oh, I see somebody. I see someone. Hey, come back here. I saw somebody.
Come back here.
I saw. There's an old lady in the hallway. Bring her out. There she is. There she is.
my
I see
God,
her.
She's not an old lady.
I can't. I
dude.
didn't get to see her. I didn't see her. I don't know.
Dude, is that your mom?
No, that's not my mom. That's just the Airbnb host.
Lee, bring her out
Totally
here.
his mom.
Then why you get so defensive for her?
Airbnb host, you want to come say hi? Oh, she's pissed, dude.
Are you in Santa Cruz?
No.
Oh,
I'm
hello.
at an Airbnb in Michigan,
Oh,
dog.
look, is that? It is so lovely to see you.
Is that Mrs. Tree?
It is such
This
a.
is my Donna.
This is his Donna. Yeah.
It is so lovely to meet you.
It's wonderful to meet you.
What a lovely lady. You look wonderful. You're beautiful and you're not old by any means. No, you're doing great. And come back here. Come back here.
He's over it, dude. You fucked up big time.
no.
Oh, sorry. I fucked up by saying she looks beautiful.
You said she was an old woman, dude. She's literally 36.
Yeah, right. Whatever. Now you're making fun of your own mom.
She had me when she was 12.
Jesus. Mrs. Tree, Mrs. Tree, Mrs. Tree.
Yes, I named him.
And
She came up with the name.
Yeah.
what's it like being the mother of this fine young man? What is it like?
I have no comparison.
Oh.
He's the only one, huh?
I see.
It's working out.
No, I have this other brother, but he lives in Shanghai, so she only has one kid, basically, just me. And I've been in Tajikistan, so. she
Well,
has no kids.
if you're looking to add another one, we can talk after the show.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
I think he froze at a very opportune time there. You may have dodged.
Good.
She might have not heard that.
Sorry,
you wanna
I
take
was
that one
just
again?
I was dovetailing into the AB's mom thing.
Right. Yeah. No, I get it.
I love the moms.
Yeah. No, you do.
And frankly, I'd love to be a stepdad to
think
Oliver.
so.
I think I would be.
They really did freeze though, so you may.
Ma'am, you may want to call your internet service provider. You're getting ripped off. Is your mom still on AOL.com and never switched over to a newer one? Wow.
Okay. Fantastic.
2.4?
Yeah.
I can hear y'all now,
They're
but
trying to-
it's
they're-
frozen.
Is 5 better?
Dr. Oliver Tree. All right. Thanks for calling, buddy. Next time, just have your mom call in. That'd be. Oh, there. Up.
You're back.
You're back. Nope, you're gone.
Oh, he's gone.
My brother. What a lovely lady she is. What a great lady.
Dude, our moms are like twins, basically.
Does your mom play mahjong?
Your mom plays too?
My mom is a mahjong shark.
No, my mom is the Mahjong queen, technically.
Wow.
Is that right? Are you being serious? Does she play mahjong? I don't believe you. Bring her out. I
Maybe
want to
her
ask
mom-
her. All right, Oliver, I
She
love you,
plays-
but the
no,
internet
she's
is
wrong.
horrible.
No.
I can't
no.
do it. It doesn't
That's
work. The shit doesn't work, man. I'm doing a live show here. I
I
can't.
told you, man.
What'd you tell us?
It's better now.
Kind of actually.
Let's see. I mean, I'll give it a shot. It's pretty patchy still.
Look like a Van Gogh painting.
Oh yeah, that looks like Santa Cruz. That looks just.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
I think I could even guess. Wait, does your family live in Santa Cruz, or did you say they live in
Michigan.
Or what's the city north of Gilmore? Is that what it is? No.
Gilroy.
No.
What you're thinking of?
What's the
Yeah,
city?
Gilmore.
No. The city north of Santa Cruz. What is it called?
Capitola?
Capitola. Yeah. Are they in Santa Cruz or Capitola? Crapitola.
Dude, true SC look. Just SC straight up in the midtown, centered up. I can't give any more
What
information.
street?
I feel like I'm not going to say anything, but I feel like I know exactly where you are based on the shrubbery and the style of the house. In fact, message here sent. Dan's going to tell you my guess, and then you tell me how close I am.
All right. You should do a geo. Are you just a geo guesser?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'll do a geo guess. I'll do a geo guess.
You got to do it.
All right.
What's going on, dude? How did you guys end up getting such a cool guest like Reggie Watts? Like, that dude is literally the premier, creme de la creme, the funniest guy who happens to do music as well. How did you get a good guest for once, dude? You always get these crappy guests. Guys at lower level tiers, guys like me. How did you wind up with the Reggie Watts?
He actually asked to come on. He emailed us.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they just come to
that's not a
us, Oliver. They come to us.
Well, I have to say, man, tell him I send my love. That guy's a hero.
Why didn't you? I thought you were going to call in and talk to him.
I thought he was good. The whole reason I called in was because I thought I was going to be able to talk with him. And where is he?
Oh, I guess there's
Where's
no
he?
reason for you to
Promoting
be
our new
here.
Lunchables.
He's coming. Did Dad not tell you he's coming at 1 today?
I did.
Hell,
I
That's
did.
literally in 6 minutes. Perfect. I'll be ready.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, just hang out.
Okay, hold on. I'm doing my geo guessing. Talk to Dan for a second. This is important to me.
All right, Dan.
How's it going?
What's going on with the show?
What's the show's? It's okay. It's okay. You know it.
I think it's falling apart a little bit. What happened to
Yeah.
the whole? You guys had a huge production, and it all just what? You
Here,
guys
here,
lost
here.
money, or what happened?
Yeah. No.
Oh, yeah,
we
I-
lost a lot of money.
Oh,
lost
yeah.
A lot of fans, a lot of sponsorships, a lot of clout
Right.
online. A lot of respect from the
Numbers are
audience
down.
has gone down.
I
as
don't know
well.
if you guys ever had that much respect, but yeah, no.
Yeah,
most of the other stuff.
I mean that one didn't really
Man.
hurt that bad because it
I
wasn't.
mean, Reggie, he came to us. I mean, at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, but we have Reggie. We have Reggie. So as long as we have Reggie, we have Reggie. We have Moo Deng. I don't know if you're familiar with Moo Deng, the pygmy hippo that's taking the world by storm in the zoo in Thailand. Are you? Yeah.
Yeah, big fan. I actually have a T-shirt, and so I've been supporting from the beginning, trying to donate whatever I can.
Wow. You're a hero, man. That's fantastic. We're trying to make arrangements to go out to Thailand to visit Moo Deng.
You guys never been?
Never been to Thailand. No.
How do I take a?
Oh my God.
How do I take a screenshot? I just put print screen.
You can hold the Windows key, Shift S.
For real?
Yes.
The fuck is that shit?
Some advanced little techniques I got.
All right, bro. I'm gonna blow your fucking mind. This is 1,000% the neighborhood you're in. I'm dead on right here. How do I send this to you?
He's dead ass. I guess send it in Discord and then I'll send it. I don't really know.
Save the clipboard. Hold on, let me try to.
I don't think I can
Here.
send it
I sent it in
through the chat.
Discord. Sorry, I just
Dan,
doxed.
just have your Dan send it to my Dan.
Okay.
So Oliver, how you been? I see you're back home. You've been out touring. How's that been?
First time in 5 months back in America. I think I was in America maybe like I did one tour, and now I'm doing another tour across America. That's the only reason I came back. But I love it. It feels good to be a tourist in America.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to figure out how I can get rid of those California taxes. But besides that, I've been traveling. I went to 60 countries this year, so it's been pretty wild.
60?
Yeah, 60 plus.
Is that fun for you?
Oh, so epic, man. I mean, for me, it's the greatest form of freedom. You know, it's just freedom is the greatest form of wealth and success. I mean, pretty random places. I've been wearing a lot of dirty underwear. I've been like just scraping by, but it's been really
Are you
epic.
working or are you traveling?
Both. I'm
Both.
doing a lot of side projects, side quests, doing tours mixed with passion projects, mixed with some top secret stuff I can't really get into right now. But
So
been working also for the government, so I'm doing a few different things.
Okay, working for the government. Interesting. And
interesting.
Your thoughts on the Zionist entity?
Oh, I'm not familiar.
Okay.
Good.
What exactly are you referring to? I haven't been following along. I didn't even know that.
It's just a joke. I don't want to get into it.
I heard there's like a whole election happening in America, but I didn't even know who was running.
Okay, you're not that out of the loop.
He's being silly.
Yeah.
No, I'm being serious. I'm so out of the loop. I know that.
Oliver, look
it's
at
Biden or someone else, right?
No, that's actually changed. Look at your phone. You've just.
I don't have my phone. I actually left it. I don't know where it is.
Well, what the fuck, man?
This is how we're gonna identify if we can dox you or not.
Let me see. Okay, yeah. Well, I've already doxed myself, I think, pretty well at this.
You said you're in Santa Cruz. I mean, what the fuck, man? That's.
I give too much details. I even gave the neighborhood up.
You said you're in Central Santa Cruz.
Don't get specific, man.
That's
Come
what you
on.
said. Which narrows down my. Just look at the picture, man. I'm feeling like a Santa Cruz
Bring it down.
sniper. Who are you shouting to?
There was the first serial killer ever documented was from Santa Cruz. It was actually family, someone I was related to in the bloodline, like a distant cousin of a cousin.
This was prior to like Jack the Ripper and things like that.
Yeah, this is actually before Jack the Ripper was in. Correct me if I'm wrong, but 1806, and this was
he's
1803.
So not the first, not the first.
No, he was the first technically.
Was this like a Spanish explorer or a native to California?
missionary.
A missionary, perhaps?
Yeah, well, Santa Cruz is actually named after the missionaries, and so this person came on a conquest to be able to spread the word of Jesus. And
through the
it
tip of
didn't
a knife.
go as well. Yeah, I mean, I think they ended up moving over to Utah and being part of the Mormon occult.
Okay, wow, what a
Good
journey.
riddance. So, are you making money? Are you traveling around? Are you losing money?
Well, things are pretty rough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been actually, I'm living back home now, back with the rents because I ran out of cash. And,
Now I see you with your parents, which is nice. You know, your mom cooked for you.
Completed out everything. You know, things have been pretty rough. I didn't want to. You know, I started a GoFundMe. I didn't want to send that to you guys because obviously. It's always hard because I come with always asking for charity from you guys, you know. But there is,
you do.
Definitely don't.
I don't want to be that guy, you know, who wants to come on your show to promote his tour right now, you know.
Hey, do you think you could sell out the Catalyst?
At this point, probably not. I think it's a 400 cap. I think.
Oh, is it 400?
Yeah.
I thought it was
400.
smaller. That's the main like theater downtown Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
Catalyst seat. Have you ever played a show there?
When I was, yeah, I played it many times. First time was when I was 13, middle school, maybe 12.
12. You sold out the Catalyst. That's cool. So you're losing money basically, and things are rough, but you're having
Well,
fun.
not losing money, just don't have any money left.
There's nothing left to lose.
Precisely, yeah.
Yeah.
But my parents are great. It's been great to move back with them and to Michigan and get back to my roots.
And is your mom cooking for you?
Yeah, every day. Yeah, I used to eat out exclusively, but now with the way things are ended up, I'm doing some chores and stuff. They kind of got me back working around the house and gardening. I mean, look at the garden, man.
It looks wonderful, really beautiful.
Wow.
Tremendous.
It looks like a painting.
It's It's gorgeous.
Mostly because the internet's so bad, but it's
Well,
fantastic.
thank you. I'll take that as a compliment because that's all my plants. I actually planted all these.
That's a lovely home, though, especially in Santa Cruz. I mean, what a place, man.
Yeah, for real.
Beautiful.
It's great to be back too. I miss you guys. I miss the show. I miss coming on. I feel like you guys used to invite me, and then I came on the show.
Invite
and
you?
guys
You
would just
didn't
go
even have
around.
internet.
Yourself. You've always invited yourself every single time.
Well, that may or may not be true, but I felt like every time I came on last time, you guys just play circus music, and then it's like no one wants to see that anymore. Everyone would just laugh at me.
Right.
There's no, we're not doing that.
I'm glad the circus thing's over, man. Maybe we can do some new stuff, some new ventures. Oh my God, that thing is so beautiful.
What is he looking at?
Is it covering me?
Yeah, a little bit. I guess you can't see Ethan.
I can't see
We
it.
have Moo Deng up on screen, and it's covering Oliver's face.
I feel like it's covering my face. Man.
Yeah, it was upsetting the audience a little bit, so we just figured.
It's better for you. It's better for you.
Yeah.
Just upsetting the audience.
Well,
no, it's not. It's just Moo Deng is nicer to look at. It's better for you to have Moo Deng on the screen. It will give you better retention time. Did you look at the picture I sent you?
No. Oh yeah, I got my phone. Someone brought it over. Let's see. So the picture you sent me. Oh my God. What the? This is insane. You actually got it literally head on the nail. Do you know my address or something? How did you actually find that?
Bro, I know that
geocacher,
area.
bro.
I fucking know that area. So are you kidding? Or I think that's
No,
where it
This
is.
is like precisely what it is.
Dude, I used to live in that exact neighborhood.
Oh, well, there you
And
go.
why don't you come, dude? You should be here with me. We should go on a little little vacation.
Yeah. Actually, I would love to. It's been a while since I came to Santa
I've got
Cruz.
a spare couch in the attic if you want to come.
Oh, it sounds luxurious. Is your mom?
Very.
What's your mom's special dish?
She does this. It's like a beef braised mushroom artichoke heart. It's all
Whoa.
vegetarian, but it has this.
You said beef.
Yes. What's it called? The pepper jack. It's an alternative option for beef. We eat strict veggies here.
Good.
shout out.
That's good. Shout out. That's very
Yeah.
Santa Cruz of you guys. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, I miss you guys, and I wish you could have come to the last tour, man. I'm doing this new tour. I wish you could come to that. I wish you would have just came out for the show last time.
We did. What the fuck? We went to your fucking show. What do you mean? We
Yeah.
we were all there, bro.
Even Hila?
We at great coordination and great effort put into coming and watching your show.
No shit.
Yeah, we were there. We saw you backstage and everything. We took photos
must
together.
have- No, we did not. I wouldn't remember that. You didn't. I wanted you to come out on stage. I must have missed you guys.
No, I
Maybe
went out
like-
on stage.
Yeah, he was on
I was on
stage.
stage.
Yeah.
It was a
No
whole thing.
shit. You're joking.
No, man, it's all on video.
Not a joke.
I don't blame you. It's
Video.
forgettable
I
for us
doubt
too.
that. I highly doubt that. I would remember something. I've been trying for many years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, since you missed it last time, would you want to come out on this tour? Maybe you could pop out.
Are you
and do this-
coming? Are you playing in LA?
Well, technically, no.
So what do you want from me?
Oh, I'm playing in San Francisco. That's close enough.
What's the problem? You can't sell tickets in LA?
Oh, we already went to LA. I mean, I'm just doing a audiovisual DJ tour, and it's fucking
Oh,
crazy.
you're
The
DJing.
craziest tour ever. This shit is insane.
That doesn't
And
sound
I had a-
crazy.
What?
Well, you're just gonna be standing behind a turntable. Usually, you have like
No.
a full
I'm
band.
doing dances. I even sing a little bit. I've got craziest choreographed dances. I wore a mocap suit and I matched the dancing. Everything's choreographed to the millisecond. I mean, dude, you know me. I don't do
Is it
anything.
like this?
just
Here, let me do impression of Oliver doing a DJ set. Something like that. Pay me.
I love it, dude. I love it. And with that, you look like an afro now. You literally have an afro. I love the hair, man. You should keep growing. Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Thanks, bro.
You look good, man.
Thank you, man.
For a guy who's 50 plus.
I wish I could return the. I wish I could return the compliment, but
you're aging gracefully, dude.
Thank you, bro. This is from your live show. Hila actually, I forgot she was pregnant. That baby has arrived, by the way. We have a baby now.
No way.
Yep.
My third godchild?
Yeah.
Why do I look so silly and weird in this photo? What the fuck is
You
this?
look creepy, dude. You
Why
look
are my
like
arms so long?
It's the wide
You
angle.
do look very sweet.
I look like a fucking like one of those. What are the Enderman from
kid.
Minecraft?
Yeah, Slender Man.
Slenderman?
No, what? No. Am I?
No, you got it. It's
Enderman.
Enderman.
Yeah.
You got it right.
Am I the only one that knows?
No, I knew
Minecraft?
you.
Well,
I
thank
followed.
I knew it too,
I'm a
Ethan.
fucking
Thank
real
you.
gamer. Okay.
Enderman.
Yeah.
And then here I am,
Wait, so you
obviously
guys
very
actually
happy
did-
to be there.
Where was this? Are you sure this wasn't after one of the podcasts?
No, that's in the green room, man.
It was at the Hollywood
Here,
Palladium.
here.
did
This
not
is us. Look, we're on stage.
How the fuck did you get up on stage?
Well, you're hugging me.
Dude.
That's you.
That's you performing. That's your song.
I actually don't want to get claimed. I don't want.
I do not remember that.
Crazy.
Hey, you know what? I'm still holding it down.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I have 4 shirts and 3 of them are Teddy Fresh.
Well, what are we doing about that fourth one? Let's get rid of that and replace it.
That's a picture of me. I love that shirt.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's better than a
But-
picture of yourself?
Yeah, I miss you. I want you to come out on this tour. I'll fly you guys, the whole crew.
You laugh because you're so broke. You couldn't even dream of
I
it.
just forgot. I don't have the cash right now.
Yeah,
But
I'll
front
fly
the
you guys.
tickets. Well, you guys will do Southwest, right? You guys are cool with Southwest?
Southwest.
Southwest Air. What is that? A bad one?
Southwest is fine. I mean,
Yeah, I fuck with
yeah,
Southwest.
Sure.
Yeah. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Business though.
I think he was trying to insult us, but we're all
No,
good
no,
with
I'm
that.
just saying, like, you guys could get those tickets
Oh,
really cheap.
we could get the tickets from Southwest. I see.
Oh, you're suggesting a good
No, I
airline
could
for
have my
us.
guys send a thing. I think we get the label to pay for it. We send you guys out to the SF Halloween, dude. I'm playing Halloween. I'm playing I'm playing like 25 cities, but
And San
I want you guys to know.
Francisco.
25 cities on Halloween. That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy, bro.
Like Santa.
That's not true. He's
I'm trying to
lying.
break a world record. I'm trying to
That's
break a world record.
wild. That's actually really impressive.
All right. Well,
you.
I guess you want to plug or something. Is there something you want to shill to our
Well,
audience?
You could probably go on the website and scroll through, see some cool dates on there.
Olivetree.com.
No. That's remember we went through this that last time.
Olive Tree?
That's a Bible. That's a Bible website.
Yeah. And aren't you?
No, we're not
weren't you
starting
saying you're a
Bible study tomorrow.
missionary?
We had to shut that whole thing down. It had there was a lot of stuff that went down with that, and the tax write-offs were not what they said they would be.
Oh.
I see.
You
Okay.
thought
Yeah.
you could maybe hide some money under being a religious organization.
Well, not high. You technically don't have to pay taxes, so it was like a workaround, but it didn't work out. That
Well,
was the
there-
whole idea initially, was selling the Bibles.
I think it's really generous though that you're giving away free Bibles.
No, we're not giving them away free. That's a common misconception. If you buy a ticket to the tour, then you get one, but it's built into the cost. But this is the wrong website.
No, this
is
says
not-
it's free.
No, because you're on Olive Tree. It's Oliver Tree.
When
with
the
R.
books of the Bible were first written, they spoke clearly to the people in their heart language.
No, this is a different site.
Add
This
to
is not
cart,
the
free.
one.
Oh hell yeah,
Ethan?
free?
Yeah,
That's really
free.
generous of you, Oliver.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No, they're
saying.
not free. You have to
English
buy it.
standard
Oh, that was the
version.
problem. That's why the tax write-off didn't work. You actually have to have revenue to write off.
No, it's
New King
built-in-
James version, I fuck with that one.
This is not
Free.
the right site. Okay, we only have one Bible. and that's the
Olivetree.com.
Oliver
New
Tree Bible.
King James version. This is so there's
No, that
the-
is not. We're not selling the
that
King
one's
James.
also
That's not
free.
our-
Yeah, no.
It doesn't
You're on
matter
the
which
wrong
version you have. Just read the Bible, right? It doesn't matter. Just get in there and
Well-
start reading.
Uh-huh.
No, technically speaking, you want to read the right one, and that's the one on my website, olivertreemusic.com. And you're on
Olivetree.com, King James
Sure.
version,
It's
audiobook.
Oliver Tree Music. No, it's not an
audiobook,
audiobook. No, I
narrated
didn't
by
do-
Moses. Wow,
Yo!
Wait. That's insane.
yeah,
That's
no,
actually-
crazy.
that's really cool. You got him for that.
What a
Yeah,
get.
I mean, it was pretty cheap.
Wow, there's a lot of Bibles on this.
Well, hey,
So
you're on the
anyway,
written-
Olivetree.com. Go ahead and check him out. He's
It's
touring.
R and it's Oliver Tree, and I couldn't buy that domain name, so it's Oliver Tree Music. We couldn't afford
Oliver
it.
Tree Music. Oh,
You don't even have Olivetree.com. Who the fuck owns that one?
Bro,
Bro,
it
you
was a
gotta
huge-
pony up. These people are they're sitting on it just to sell your ass.
I know, bro. It's rough. Honestly.
Have you? What are they asking for? Have you approached
They
them?
asked for $250,000. I said I could only
Are you
do-
serious?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say too. That was one of the reasons I was gonna call in. Do you guys still do that loan thing where you guys help support other upcoming artists?
No.
Okay.
No. Olivertree.com, just some dumbass website. Man, you can't afford your. That's so crazy. You can't afford your own domain. Oliver Tree Music.
Not like that. I used to be able to afford it, but since things went under, that's why I have to go tour 24/7.
Okay, wow, whatever, bro. I'm tired of listening to you complain.
Well, I do want to say is I miss the crew. I want to come back. I want to be friends.
We miss
again.
you too, man.
Let's
come by anytime.
Let's get out here.
I want to come hang.
Yeah, open invitation anytime. You could sub in for Ethan sometime if you
I
want.
would sub in any fucking day.
Yeah.
I'll ride my bike out there.
Okay, sick.
You have a show in 2 days, man. Get out
I
there.
know, Minneapolis is gonna be insane, dude.
Get in there.
I'm opening for Sublime this weekend, dude, and Slayer. It's gonna be lit.
Sublime and Slayer?
Yeah.
And Oliver Tree.
Rob
That is.
Zombie too.
Wait,
Rob
really?
Zombie. Yeah. Chicago.
Man, everyone's
Riot
down
Fest.
bad.
That's what's the band. I got some band shows in the mix. I did some stuff last weekend too.
Wow, Sublime really fell off.
Yeah.
No, hey, whoa. The guy died.
No,
They
they're.
didn't
Yeah,
fall off.
Bradley died.
No, I know, but
30 years ago.
like they're still playing and like
His
they're-
son's singing. He sounds just like him. It's pretty epic, actually.
Oh, right. I heard about that. His son is
He's
now
really
the
good.
singer for the band.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be cool.
I mean,
He
it
sounds
was
just-
cool before I knew that Oliver was opening for them.
Right.
Chicago, Toronto, Montreal. Look at you. You are on the move. Boston, Washington, New York, Philadelphia, Houston. The list goes on and on and on. On,
yeah.
I mean, I just want to say this. This is the place for a Teddy Fresh fan to meet their wife, to meet their husband, to meet their significant other. We've seen multiple. I mean, I used to hold weddings at the shows, and this is the place
Really?
where you're gonna find your best friend. So it's pretty special. It's a
There you go. That's a pitch.
And dude, I showed you when I played Kazakhstan, they were holding up the Ethan Grime. They had posters. They said,
Kazakhstan.
look out there. Even in Kazakhstan, you got fans, man.
Okay, that's good to know. All right, man.
I wanna
Listen,
go
you have a
next
good
time.
tour, okay? Save up
All
some
right,
money.
I'll
You got to
come
get
back.
that. Listen, you got to get olivertree.com. This is getting ridiculous.
Hey, I'm working on it, man. I'm working 24/7, day and night, trying to resolve this.
Well, you're doing all these shows. Certainly, you should be saving up enough money to buy Oliver
Well,
Tree.
the shows are expensive. Is obviously a big production. You
Well,
saw
raise the
last
ticket price, dude. I don't know. Do fucking business. It's not. Why are you making it?
Yeah,
our
tours
problem?
aren't usually a loss leader. That
Yeah,
doesn't really work.
raise the raise the cost or lower your cost. Like it's math, bro. We're running a business here. Give me a fucking break, dude.
Well, yeah, it's not a podcast. We'll say that much.
How much do you make per show?
Like, usually I'm in the red. I'm in the red.
Well, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Well, I like where you're going, and maybe I can come back. I can call back for some business money and buy some wealth management from a guy like you. Are you like at the billionaire point yet, or what?
Not quite a billionaire yet. No.
Cut me off a piece, man. I've promoted your guys' product.
I said I'm
so
not a
long.
billionaire.
I just wanted 1 point of Teddy Fresh. Don't cut me off.
All right, I got.
Man is
Fine
buffering.
with me. Hey, tell Reggie I send my love.
Hey,
Okay.
Oliver,
Tell
just
Reggie I
remember
send my love.
before you start talking shit next time that I know exactly where the fuck you live, and I will weaponize it against you.
No, Ethan, please do not share that ad on your
It's not an address; it's a general area, so
site,
not illegal.
please.
But combined with that photo, I think it'd be pretty easy to find out the exact
Well,
location.
technically
So I'm just
speaking,
saying,
pretty
watch
much
it.
You sent the street name. You sent the actual street name.
And frankly, if I go to Google Satellite,
That's
I could
illegal.
pinpoint it. Just saying, watch it. Okay.
Okay. Well, I love you guys. I miss you guys. I hope to come back in person next time.
All right. See you soon,
Sounds
buddy.
good.
Good luck out there at the tour and try to, I don't know, make up money.
Yeah. Do your best.
Come out to one of the shows. I'll fly you guys out. It's on me.
We'll be there.
Okay, that's recorded. That's
For
on
sure.
camera.
For sure. For
I
sure.
love
All
you guys.
right.
Peace.
All right, bye.
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 That's Oliver Tree, everybody.
Wow.
You get his tickets at olivetree.com. King James Bible is free on his website, the new and the old version. It's very exciting times.
Why are there so many revisions? Why are the patch notes for the Bible?
It's God's word. Like, let's make up our mind here. You know.
Yeah.
Let's pick one and then just say that's the one.
I agree.
Let's cut to the chase. We don't got all day. Oliver Tree, huh?
We should do our ad.
Good
for
idea.
our wonderful sponsor, Stamps.com.
Have we heard from Reg?
Yeah, he's supposed to call me when he gets here. He's not here yet.
Okay. No problem.
Traffic, I'm sure.
No problem. Does he know we already started?
Yeah, I let his team know that we were starting
Okay.
around 12:30.
Very good, very good, very good. Let's thank our sponsor, Stamps.com, who crushes it. I love these dudes, man. Oh.
Thought I'd
I have to tell you guys about my
for a different mood
romantic
here.
He
love
just
affair
texted. He just got here.
There you go. Good timing.
with Stamps.com,
Please tell me.
which makes me fall in love with mailing and shipping every time I open that lovely website. You know, people said true love could never happen, not like this. But the minute I opened Stamps.com and I saw their shipping rates, 89% off USPS and UPS, I said, this is what love feels like.
Yep. Like a bolt of lightning.
I've shipped with others, but I've never shipped with anyone like this. 89%. And love is convenient. Love is there when you need it most.
That's right.
True.
That's why Stamps.com send you a free digital scale to weigh your packages at home.
That's very generous of them. Wow.
You put your envelope, your package, your whatever it is you're shipping, and we weigh it. We weigh the love, the exact weight. We print it on our computer. We attach the postage on, and guess what?
What?
Love finds a way to your house.
That's right.
True.
And
Love
picks
will
up the package. Love
directly.
literally love is going to pick up your package.
Yeah.
When you want to dance, love, where's that, Dan?
Dance, love.
When are we gonna dance, love?
Oh, that was fast.
Right now, during this ad read.
Oh, the music stopped.
It's gonna loop in a second.
Okay,
And there it is.
We're back.
We're so back.
You mail it at home, you print the postage, you put it on the package, and love finds its way to your house, your front door. They'll come and get it right from you.
Wow.
You put it in your mailbox, you put it in a drop box, you take it to the post office. There's so many ways to love. And none is correct. But Stamps.com is always correct. Stamps.com/H3, actually. If you go to Stamps.com and enter code H3 for a special offer, it includes a 4-week trial plus free postage. That's literally free money. That is legal tender. And a free digital scale, guys. There's no long-term commitments or contracts. That's Stamps.com/H3. You're going to save yourself a whole bunch of time, a whole bunch of headache. You're going to save money. And whether your business is big or small, we are going to be falling in love with Stamps.com/H3. That's right. Thank you.
That was beautiful, man.
Thank you.
That touched my heart.
I was touched by that as well. Do you think he was fucking with me, or I think I did guess his exact neighborhood?
I think that seemed like a genuine reaction.
I lived in that neighborhood. I know that area really well.
Yeah, seemed reasonable that you would be able to get it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Me and Hila actually lived together in that neighborhood when she moved.
Was it the first place that you had together?
Or
do you live in a different place earlier than that?
Kind of, yeah. We lived temporarily in a couple other places. That was, the first place we leased together.
Okay, nice.
We had 2 housemates though. We had a dude living on the couch and a girl in a room downstairs.
Okay, so
And
it's a
she-
2-bedroom with a couple and 2 other people living in it.
One on the couch, one girl in her own room, and then me and Hila.
Sounds about right. I had a similar setup in my mid 20s ish.
Too.
Yeah.
Even then, I don't remember how much it was. It was a long time ago, so we're talking about inflation. What's up? Yeah, we're ready. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Evangelion, nice.
Oh shit! Welcome, Reggie Watts, to the
Reggie
show.
Watts is here. Hello, my friend. He's making
Where's he going? There it is. Yeah.
Let's go.
Snacks. Nice to see you. Very good. You were here 3 years ago. You remember that?
Oh, was it this same studio?
Yeah.
Wow.
3 years ago.
Wow. Okay, downstairs.
1 second. Let me adjust your mic here.
Oh, it was downstairs.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Downstairs, right?
Yeah, that's right.
We're gonna edit this later.
This is live.
Absolutely.
No,
live.
we can edit it later.
Okay.
Okay, just wanted to make you aware.
It can still be live, and you can still edit later, guys.
I guess that's true.
Don't believe
That's
the hype.
actually true. It is true. But they
Whatever.
So, how you been?
I've been. How have I been? I've been good. I've been like transitioning.
You thought about that for a minute.
Yeah, from TV to like normal, regular TV show.
You were working for Jimmy Corden.
Jimmy Corden. Yeah, Jimmy Corden. Yeah, Jim Corden. Great commissioner.
Love him. Gotham was really
as a
been
commissioner, amazing. As a host, no.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. He's a great host. He was the perfect guy for that show.
Can I ask you?
Yeah.
Obviously, there's lots of rumors swirling about Jimmy Corden.
Yeah, Jimmy Corden. Yes.
That he was obnoxious, rude, etc., etc.
Yeah.
What's your experience working with him?
Well, started working for them around '96, and we got our first crane operator, and our license was approved on the dock. We got our land plot from the FDA. No, I think, I mean, fuck. It's like it's funny. I get that question a lot.
Okay.
Not a lot, but a lot.
I
That I love answering it. But basically, it's that's so crazy that just so you guys at home know. I know this isn't live, but when this finally does get edited and it comes out,
it's live.
When it's not, I know you guys are just joking, but when this is live, when this does get aired, after this is edited right now, it doesn't matter what I'm saying right now in this moment.
Right, we'll cut. We will cut that.
We will cut
after the live ends.
After the live ends,
we can edit the VOD after the live
we can.
ends.
Okay, so great. So it's not technically live if it's going to be edited later.
Right. No, it's live.
Even though it's streamed live, it's not technically live if the intention is to
It's
edit
literally
it later.
live, but that's okay.
But that's whatever. Okay, it's to apples and apples. So, but the one thing is I'm not a big person on lies, and this background is a lie. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys.
You can't break the illusion like that.
Because it's just green screen back here.
Prove it,
guys.
Prove
look.
It.
See?
Why is our shit lagging?
Why is it lagging? We're getting
conspiracy.
We're getting lag.
Okay, we're back.
Oh, we're back.
Prove that it's a green screen. You're lying.
Well, I mean, okay, check this out.
All right.
Hold on.
Do you usually have paranoid thoughts? Are you a conspiracy theorist? Oh, you brought a fucking flat.
See how it's flat? It's all flat back there.
That's just a light. That's just a really bright light.
Masking. Look at that masking around my hair.
God, this is so embarrassing.
See,
Why did you bring a flat?
Because I know these types of shows.
That's just ridiculous.
That try to sell people on the idea that they're in a traditional radio show. Okay, I get it.
This is KSI 101.
This is the glory days. This is like time travel, but it's not.
All right. Well, it is live. If you want to talk about time travel, you can't cut this part.
I'll try to believe you that it's live, but it doesn't feel live to me.
Go on.
It just doesn't.
So, but you didn't say. Is he a dick or what?
Well, I'm getting to it. I just wanted to let people know that they're watching a false background.
Just a light. That's just a really bright light.
Masking. Look at that masking around my hair.
God, this is so embarrassing.
Why did you bring a flat?
This is because I know these. Oh, that's what the live looks like.
Just
They try to sell people on the idea that they're in a traditional
I
love all these fake numbers. It's cool. I mean, it looks convincing. I love it. It's like we'll create a scroll. We'll just like take it from another show and we'll just make it look like it's live. I get it.
Yep.
But. So aside from just me letting people know this is what's called a false background show.
Okay, all right.
It's
not false. It's real. It's a real photo.
Okay, it's represented in a highly creative way. How about that?
I like that. I'll accept that.
Okay. All right. Okay, so on to Jim Corden, the commissioner.
Anime's not real, by the way.
Well,
didn't actually happen. Hate to break it to you.
well, it's only one email.
Are you sure you want to suck on a mint?
Yeah,
On a,
that's right.
on
When
a-
I'm talking about Jim Corden, it's mint time, baby.
All right, let's go. By the way, I
that sounds good.
watched your special, by the way.
Yeah, you did.
And very fun.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's on Veep. I
Veeps.
never heard of Veep.
Yeah.
But I did it for you.
Oh, thank you.
I went on the Veeps and I watched that fucking special for you.
Beep beep. Oh, you got the hairbrush.
Because I have tremendously puffy hair.
Yeah, you got like super thick hair.
And so I'm admiring your hair.
That's skater hair essentially.
Is that right?
Like almost all the skaters I know, like at least like a third of them have that kind of hair. And I don't know if it's a genetic thing, but yeah.
I'm not a skater boy,
He
but
doesn't
I
have
am a
very good
hater
balance
boy.
at all.
There you go. You made a hater boy. Buddy bought a brand
So I
new brush.
wanted to match your energy on the hair department.
It's so cool. Yeah, I'm this. That's all I am, guys. So Jim Corden. According to Corden. That should be like has there not been an article? According to Corden would be so
His side of the story.
his side. Yeah, my experience. So here it is. He was awesome. Like the first time I met him in a hotel where he's convincing me to be on the show as his music guy. And he was like, I just want you. I don't want anybody else. You're the guy. So it was
That's
very
nice.
Very nice
endorsement. Yeah.
Very nice. Very flattering. Like very cool. And everybody knows what that knows. That I offered him an edible. I had like a Kiva chocolate.
Okay.
And I offered him an edible, and he immediately ate it. And I was like, very
Really?
diplomatic.
That
very
is pretty
diplomatic.
bold. That's
what
pretty
you do.
bold.
It's like when you're visiting, it's like when the first colonialists who were the coolest people showed up and how Native Americans were like welcoming them into their homes or whatever, and they would just like do whatever drugs they gave them because like we got to get on their good side. That was like the vibe. Not that I'm not equating James to a colonialist.
Interesting analogy.
He was
let's
British.
back that up.
Yeah, he is
Was he
British.
col-
though, you're right.
So he's a colonizer.
So yeah, he comes from a colonizing nation. But then
you might
again,
say he colonized the late night show. I mean, he's
He
an
did.
English guy. He's coming. He's taking jobs away from our great American host.
So he came for our
Conan.
jobs. I mean, Ferguson arguably.
Well,
He was the pioneer.
He was the pioneer, but he's also Scottish.
Right.
Yeah, and he's not American.
He's not American.
So
He's not American. He's not English.
We're working on that. We're replacing him with
the great
with a
replacement.
Proud Boy.
Yeah, the great replacement theory.
The Proud Boys are working on their first night show.
Yeah, their podcast is amazing.
So he took the edible.
He took the edible, and then and then we just had a good chat. But basically, he said, "You'll only have to be there for the taping. Basically, like you'll just have to be there a little bit before and a little after."
That's great pitch.
And I was like, "That sounds great." He's like, "You can make you can put together any band you want." And I was like, "That's great." And I was like, "All right." And that was our first meeting. And then I thought about it for a month before taking the job. And I was calling all my comedian friends and like getting advice and blah, blah, blah. Because I was ready to go out solo at that point. But I will say that he was totally right, even though it didn't start that way. Like in the beginning, we'd have to go, to rehearsals. And so I would
he
see
lied
the
to you.
show. Well, he didn't lie to me. He just that's just the way the show was going. But because in the beginning, you kind of have to figure out what is the show, how we're all working together.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so,
was
we
it
do need a rehearsal. It's fine. I get that. I get that.
And
But-
did that bother you showing up to rehearsal after he lied to your face?
no, he didn't lie to my face. See, now you're taking words out of my mouth. No, he. It was just like it's the showrunner, whatever. It's the show. But I will say that only lasted for like, I don't know, maybe like 6-7 months.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
And then I was just like, I don't think I need to come to rehearsals.
Good.
And because like we were improvising all of our ins and outs anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I didn't want to see the monologue again. I wanted to respond to the monologue in real time. So I started doing that. No one said anything. And then eventually the showrunner, Ben Winston, who was a really cool guy, he would chime in and he'd be like, "You were right to stop coming to rehearsals."
Okay.
He's like, "The energy is different." I was like, "I know. That's why
Nice.
I'm not doing it out of being lazy. It's just I want to walk into a show.
You know what's
and,
cool
and go.
about being an improviser?
Yeah.
Is that you get to you work less. You do less.
That is, you're the
It's
first
kind of
person
epic,
to
right?
realize that.
Because I feel like I'm somewhat of an improviser
Yeah.
in what we do, and it's a lot less work. So I think like fundamentally, I'm a very lazy person.
Yes.
And so I love improvisation.
That's funny that you say that. I say that all the fucking time.
That's what's up.
I'm like I wanted to save some labor, but also it also just works that way because
Yeah,
if you're
it is better.
if you're saving all your performance energy for when you're actually performing, then you're really
genuine,
performing.
more genuine.
It's more genuine. Yeah. So I will say that being with James, like his whole crew was cool. They were cool. He was always cool with me. I could definitely see like some of these rumors about like the restaurant stuff or whatever. I could definitely see that as a possibility because he is an actor at the end of the day. And no offense to all my actor friends, a little bit because
Thank you for saying it.
yeah, because actors. I mean, I get it. It's like I have tons of actor friends, and they know this is true, but they do get inside their heads, and they can be insecure at times because their job depends on like what's available out there, and if you're not making stuff, you're worried about the conditions of like being able to even get a job in the first place. So you kind of build in this like. It's a little insecure. So I get it that you'd get so inside your head that if you were frustrated with something that you would kind of externalize it. That makes sense to me. He never did it to me. He never said anything crazy to me.
You were the talent. Did you ever see him yell at an intern, slap an intern?
No, I never saw him slap. I did see him stab several people. But they didn't.
That is breaking.
But it was with a fake knife. So and it had like there's a blood squirter pump that when you stab someone the blade goes in and then there's little like a little bag in there
let me ask
like a
you
bladder
this.
and then it goes like that. And so he would do that, but it was just for fun.
Did they show up the next day at work? Always or something?
No, they never did.
So that's
but I think that's part of like the ruse. Like I think they probably got a stab package.
Yeah,
like a fake stab package, which is kind of common these days in the industry.
That's
even though talk shows are going
COVID
away.
changed things.
COVID changed a couple things. It didn't change the stab industry, but it definitely. No, I guess you're right. But the point is, he never treated us bad. Everybody in the band was like, this guy's a stand-up dude. He's a cool dude. Always cool to us. Sometimes he would get frustrated. You hear him like, guys, this has to get better. You know, like things like that. But
which
it
is
was
fine if you're running a
just
tight
fine.
ship.
Yeah,
You care about your job.
You do that. You want it to be a good show. But that's about it. The other stuff that I heard about, I haven't seen him do it, but I'm also like, I wouldn't be surprised if he did something along those lines because I just know how actors can get.
Well, the accusation was just that like he's a dick, right?
He was not a dick. He was definitely not.
Because like at the end of the day, that's not the worst thing to be, especially in Hollywood. There's
Standard.
rapists in Hollywood.
There are rapists. They're still working.
They're working right now.
Yeah, they're working right now.
If they were just assholes, how nice would the world be? But I could be speaking out of turn. Was he just accused of being an asshole, or am I understanding?
I think that's it.
Yeah,
I think that's it.
No, that's
It's just
generally.
like,
It was just he was mean.
Yeah, he was mean, and I can imagine him. I think if he was getting frustrated at a situation, I can imagine him saying some shit, and then people would be like, "What? You didn't need to say that." I can imagine
Flying
that.
off the handle.
But other than that, like I never really saw him. Yeah, I was never like the brunt of it. There were definitely times when he would be so in his head, I'd be like, "Hey, James," and he wouldn't reply down the hallway. And sometimes
So
I'd be a
he's going
little
through it
hurt.
a little bit.
Yeah, and sometimes I'd be a little hurt, but I was like, well, he's just in his head. He's like looking at something.
He ignored you.
Yeah, he just didn't hear it. He was like looking at a thing on it.
Maybe he didn't
whatever.
care.
He probably just thinks nothing of me at all.
That's
is what I'm hoping.
That's impossible.
That's the news.
So and when the show got canceled, what was that? Was it all a bummer, or were you kind of like, okay, now I can move on with?
Let me change the gate of the.
No, we don't need to do that. We don't need to.
Don't touch the knobs.
Yeah,
Come on.
We don't need to do
Come
that.
on. Your
gate. The gate is fine, right, Dan?
The gate's fine.
I had to check the
and
gate.
also, I don't think you're not union. You can't touch any of this.
Well, I thought that this was an indie show. That sucks.
Yeah. No, this is union, man. This is a big deal.
I didn't know this was an onion show. Okay. So you guys got your own
so
little onion going.
So when Jimmy Corden decided to get canceled.
Yes, when he decided that.
What was that news like for you?
It was heart vice gripping.
It wasn't good.
It was no, it was good.
That didn't sound, yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was
heart vice gripping.
Yeah, it was heart vice gripping.
In a good way.
In a good one. Yeah, in a good way. Yeah, just
like
where you,
juicing
like
an
I
orange.
gotcha. You know, it was a type vibe.
Juicing an orange.
Juicing an orange? Yeah. I thought you asked if I saw an orange, and I'm like, no, I didn't.
You've never seen an orange?
Well, you said juicy an orange. I was like, I didn't see it.
We have oranges.
I didn't see it, so I don't believe it. I'm a big believist. But no, yeah, I don't know. I mean, he told us a year in advance. I knew that he would. Like, there was a period of time, there was like 4 months where everyone's like, I don't know what's going to happen. Do you know what's going to happen? I don't know. And so everyone was talking and, you know, being quiet about it. And then James called me at the end of the show. Like, I heard that on comms. This would happen a lot. You'd hear like, oh, James wants to talk to us, talk to the band after the show. And I'd be like, oh, okay, cool, guys. Well, you know, hopefully it's something good. And then I started to walk out of the building, and the showrunner's like, where are you going? I'm like, well, the band has a meeting with James. and he's like, you're in the band. And I'm like, oh, right. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go to the meeting. And then I went to the meeting, and then he was really cool. He just said, like, listen, it was a hard decision, but, you know, I want to make it this the last year. I'm giving us a year. And I was like, that's exactly the ethical thing to do.
Yeah, I agree.
You give all your workers, you've got a whole year to figure out your shit, but you've got a whole year of getting paid. You know, you got a year. And so I thought that was cool. And we totally thought that. I was like, I bet you he's going to give us a year. So he did. And then we just, you know.
That's nice.
It was really nice. Like, I think that they did everything correctly. Like how you end a show. No one was bitter that because the next cycle, honestly, like what I heard was that the budget was getting cut by like a third.
So it wasn't as fun.
It wouldn't have been as fun.
Yeah.
And we would have had to fire people, and people would have been
That's what they
bitter.
were proposing.
Yes.
So there was going to be massive cuts.
Yes. It was just the network was like, we're giving you a third less money. And that meant like, well, we're not going to be able to do this and this and this. And they saw that as a limitation, and it was downsizing the show. And then James was kind of like, I want to do other things anyway. So this was like, it was the perfect storm.
I see.
So that's why it happened.
Have you seen Cats?
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. I heard a lot about it. We talked about it on the show a lot about like how shitty it was.
Yeah. Oh, he was self-aware.
Oh, very much.
Okay,
yeah. No, he knew. Good. He definitely knew. He wasn't like, it was my greatest honor and role. You know, it wasn't any of that shit. He was very much aware of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
they did get an Academy Award for special effects.
Mm-hmm. After they redid their special effects like twice. And then re-released new prints to the theater industry, which is just insane to me. Has that ever happened? I mean, it's kind of rarely.
The Sonic
movie, did they?
They redrew the whole thing. Yeah.
They redrew it, yeah, because it's a hand-drawn movie. Yeah.
Well, you know.
They went over it with AI to make it look like a CG movie. But it was all hand-drawn. It's pretty cool.
So filming that special there, was that all improvised? What was the creation process like on Veeps?
Veeps.
Veeps. Veep, veep, veep.
It was really fun. I mean, the idea that I had in my head is that I wanted to be like a time travel special. It doesn't look like it was filmed in the 90s. I wanted to look like it was shot in 1998 using original cameras and like the editing techniques and all that stuff. And, you know, Veeps doesn't have like the most giant budget. They're very, very fair deals for sure. But they did the best they could, and so I was happy with them doing as much as they could. And I just went in there, and like I do with all my specials, I just do 2 takes, 2 different hours, and 2 to 3. My first special was 3 hours, three shows, and then just edit between them and make a special, and that was kind of it. And it was really fun. I mean, there's a lot of shit that you're not seeing that I did that was pretty ridiculous, and I hope that.
Who edited it? Who had the final edit?
I don't know.
Oh, so you weren't even involved in the editing. So when it came out, were you kind of surprised by what they kept and what they left out?
I saw versions of it, and I saw versions of it, and I had some notes. But generally, when I do specials, I kind of rely on the editor, like the creative decision of the director and the editor.
That's the improvisational part.
That is like part. I did my part.
Yeah. Now
you guys do your part. Then we'll have a thing.
That's what I love.
Yeah.
It's like you make me funny now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like I'm intentionally trying to not be funny by not even trying, and then you guys try to make it funny.
Yeah.
Because that's the challenge I give. It's the challenge I give to them. It's cool. A lot of ADR.
It is you are very funny.
No, thanks, man.
And it was fun. And Veeps, everybody.
Veeps. Beep, beep.
Is that the Roadrunner thing?
Yeah.
There it is, veeps.com/Reggie Watts.
Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Well, I've got a whole bunch of stuff I want to go over. You want to see some funny stuff?
Yeah.
What's your opinions on grandmas being hurt?
Grandmas being hurt. Depends. Emotionally?
Physically.
Oh, physically. Oh, I don't know. Depends.
Well, you tell me.
Oh, gosh.
Here's Grandma. Here's
no.
Grandma.
This is Grandma McLean.
Grandma, meh.
Oh,
Mick, not going to be alive much longer after this.
Ooh. Okay. I heard that, by the way. I know you have a sponsorship with Cheez-Its.
That's Home Depot.
Okay.
Boom.
No, she's fine.
She actually probably is.
It's
fine.
probably because it's more shocking. I think it's like running into plants. You know, and they have speed governor on that too.
So I was debating: is this a
It's not great.
Is it a mobility scooter?
It's a mobility scooter.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know.
It looks like because
she might be on a
she's too low. She's sitting too low.
But the thing is, if she's just on a tricycle, I don't think she could have this runaway speed. That's the symptom of a mobility scooter.
It's electric for sure because that speed's way too high for
Yeah,
her.
like these old people, they give them this serious hardware. And
Yeah, I know.
It's a danger to not just them but society around them.
You're right.
And they hit the throttle and it's
It's
panic.
gone.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And then they just hold it down. They grab on, rev it, and then they're taking out these wonderful shrubs outside Home Depot, and it's just not right.
Great TV show, by the way.
Shrubs.
This is about bartenders. Yeah. Help! I've gotten down and I can't get up.
My favorite part is how these people are just like,
They're
They're like, what do I do?
They're really chill. I love that they're just kind of like, it's so shocking that no one knows what to do. They're like, did that happen? I think that happened. What should we do?
Look,
I
I've
don't
never
know.
almost as casual as you could walk.
Yeah, that's casual because again,
they're like, what?
It's just too
This
shocking.
guy just walks the other way. He's like, damn it, I don't want to deal with
He's
this.
like,
What do you want me to do?
He's like,
I didn't see it, nothing.
I think she's all right. I'm gonna walk away now. Y'all are here, right?
Can you help her up? I gotta.
It says in our
stock this
training,
aisle.
our training manual states if something like this happens, that we just leave it to the public to handle. So I just walk away. I can't do anything. See, look at that, his hand position. She's like, "You've got to help." He's like, "I can't do anything." Turns around. Look at that. Watch this. He's walking away. It's like, okay, yep, nothing to do here. I better walk away. He's like, "What? You can help." He's like, "I can't. My hands are tied."
Right. I see it all playing out.
Yeah.
And we wish her the best, certainly.
We
but
do.
Ultimately, let's just stop giving old people dangerous hardware.
That's so true. Yeah.
It's just not.
Well, because it's ex-military gear, right? It's like this. These are like the mobility scooters they use in Afghanistan, and they're surplus, and then they give them out to the public, the police, and then the old people.
Those things hit like 30 miles per hour, and they're heavy. You could kill a small child easily.
Well, that's why
they
use them in Afghanistan
to kill small children
For that purpose.
Yeah, for that purpose. Yeah, and Anwar province. as
Child
well.
killing vehicle, vehicular grandma slaughter.
Yeah, gram slaughter. Yeah, gram slam.
Yeah, no, there's for example,
They should have called it gram slam. What are they thinking?
Gram
What's wrong with
slam.
them? Gram slam in the plants.
I think that what was the name of the train mobility scooter?
The train mobility.
Train?
No, I'm telling you, the one that we had.
Oh, I know you're telling us,
the
but
Gatsby.
it doesn't help us remember.
They know.
Okay.
The Gatsby mobility scooter.
Was it supposed to be a train? Is that?
Yeah, it was a little locomotive.
Okay.
You didn't know that?
A choo-choo mobility scooter?
I saw it more as like an old time.
Well, there's an old fire engine. It's
We
like, I
made
used to work in the old fire
Oh, I thought
department.
it was like
This
a
reminds me.
I thought it was the locomotive.
I mean, I guess I could see it. Yeah.
We made it a train for a Harry Potter sketch.
We did.
Oh, you did?
But this thing was heavy and fast, and the only reason we don't use it anymore is because it broke after a really severe crash.
Did they were probably using them in Afghanistan, I imagine.
I think so.
In Afghanistan, definitely these are off-wheel, made for all terrain.
Yeah. It's like, contractors saying, like, you're going to really need this, government. And they're like,
how much
well,
is it? $10 million.
$10 million each.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll buy only 50 because we should see if they work first. Oh, they don't. Let's give them to the elderly population.
Do you know Gary Vee?
Gary Vee, no.
Oh, he's okay. He's a crypto guy.
Oh.
He's a business guy. He's a self-help guy, a guru of sorts.
Yeah,
And
as soon as you get money, you know about everything.
That's true.
That's right.
That's why I give so much advice.
That's true.
The richer I get, the more advice I give.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, you got to justify your existence.
true. That's true. That is an everyday struggle. Here's Gary Vee, and he has this sage advice. He's very successful. So
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
tell
I'm going to listen a lot more closely now.
a lot of people listen. So here, yeah.
I don't hear anything.
1 second. Okay, hold on. Stand by.
Okay, Gary,
I turned you down earlier because this.
Isn't it crazy the way this is edited as not live, that people are watching an edited version of this, and like you're still adding glitches to make it feel like it's live?
Yeah.
I just love that.
It's next level.
No, it is live. What's in the pack?
This is Salad Power. I'm not sponsored, but
Is this how
I
you
wish I
eat?
was. Yeah, this is two servings of vegetables.
Are you an
in one bag.
astronaut?
Yeah, exactly. It's astronaut food. Since I was a kid, I wanted like the turkey meal, like in a
Right.
pill that you just add water to. But this is
How's it taste? The ingredients is pretty intense.
Yeah, it's 16 spinach leaves, 12 kale leaves, 5 carrots, 4 broccoli heads, half of apple, and a quarter of a lemon. It tastes like a green V8.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Well, I mean, it sounds healthy as all heck.
It's so well because like today I got up, about maybe 20 minutes before I'm supposed to be here, and
Improviser.
Like
me, bro.
I got some coffee, and then I went in the fridge and I just like grabbed my little 32-gram protein shake and a Salad Power, and this is a whole meal easily.
You know what's funny that
I love
you
it.
say that? You said I can't be there before 1.
Yeah.
Is that because of your sleeping cycle?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Found it. I respect
yes.
that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Again, improviser.
I saw that all. That's
It
fantastic.
just takes me a while.
That's fantastic.
It takes me a while.
That's-
Sometimes I like to get up and get on the cardio machine for an hour, and then I'm ready to go for the day.
Okay.
So there's that.
Fair.
I love
Were
it.
you on the cardio machine?
Solid Power. Maybe they will. Hey guys, give me this free shit. Thank
Yeah,
you.
this is a good.
Give me this for free. Look, this is the biggest podcast. It's
Biggest.
the best
Biggest podcast in the world.
live claiming pre-recorded podcast. And
They should pay you. What do
they
you
should
want
pay
for
me.
free?
Yeah, pay. Can you pay me for this?
Pay
Because
me.
I love your product. I genuinely love
Hold
it.
on,
Salad Power.
We'll help you out here.
Okay.
What's happening?
Hold on.
Second.
What are you doing?
Gonna zoom in on it?
Yeah, we're just gonna.
And also pay me.
I thought you were going to bring out a newspaper to show that it's live.
Oh, I mean, it's obviously. I mean, are you
Oh, yeah,
doubting that?
Oh yeah.
Here you
Here we
go.
go.
Do your spot.
Here
Do
we
your
go.
spot.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Oh wait a minute. I'm going to put the cap on.
Tom, if you're watching, reach out to them.
Okay. Yeah. Tom's of Maine.
He's my guy.
Tom's of Vermont.
He can hook us both up. He's very good.
Hi guys. If you're missing a meal or you want to have salad in your life and you're too busy, then this is the perfect solution. It's called Salad Power. Salad Power packs the punch of 2 servings of lettuces and greens, and it includes everything that your body needs to feel like it's alive. So come on down to Salad Power by ordering today. Special discount code located wherever I'm pointing right now that you can't see my other hand pointing to.
We'll edit that in.
Yeah, edit it in.
Yeah.
This is like floating. I wasn't doing this. They added this. But yeah, Salad Power. Give me some free Salad Power, guys. I
Give
love
me
you.
money and I'll tell people that it tastes good.
Nice.
That's the real deal,
dude.
folks.
That's the real deal.
That's the real deal. Where do you buy that? Is that made like fresh? Is that or is it shipped?
It's
is it an internet
I think
thing?
it's made on the East Coast, so it is shipped. They do have this thing, even though these bags, I wish they worked on making them like biodegradable, but they are aware of the fact that they're sending you individually packaged things, which is kind of sucks. But they plant trees every time or they do something environmental every time you buy.
They plant a tree for every pack.
Something like that, yeah.
That's a lot of trees.
There's a lot of trees, but we fucking need
Where are all
the
those trees at? You know,
I don't know.
my 5-month-old eats out of a
Yes,
similar package.
exactly. All my friends with kids are like, that's just like my daughter's applesauce. I'm like, yeah, well, it's not for kids.
It's for grown-ups.
It has the same ingredients too, actually.
Salad Power and hair brushing.
For big boys.
Yeah.
So anyway, enough about.
Grandma, I'm older now.
Let's get to some real business. Here's Gary V on some life advice for you.
Who do you love the most in the world?
My family.
Good. Who in your family? Pick one.
All of them.
You're very politically correct. Cool. Every day, literally once a day, genuinely sit there for 5 minutes and pretend one of them got shot in the face. I'm being dead serious with you. Every single day, I said this today earlier. I probably once a week to 4 times a week sit there truly in the shower, on a flight, when I wake up. Some people meditate, right? Some people work out, right? To deal with whatever anxieties or thoughts they have. I actually sit and truly try to convince myself that I have lost one of the 5 most important people in my life, and that is the biggest thing I do that leads to the biggest happiness I have.
He's
Like,
an
what?
improvisational, inspirational thinker. I don't believe there's any shot that he actually thought about that before he said it.
No, he's a what you call I mean, maybe it's like hyper rehearsed to sound improvised because like you have to be only someone who's not good at improvising can sound that stupid.
Right.
You know? And so maybe he was just like, no, what I'm saying is too useful and too smart, so we need to like rehearse it to make it look like
I love he goes,
dumbass.
It's the number one thing that attributes to my happiness is imagining my family being murdered violently.
Shot in the face.
Shot in the fucking face at point blank range.
I mean, I get it.
Well, you know what? We you get it?
Yeah, I mean, I heard what he said.
We actually put one of our guys, Love,
Yeah,
volunteered
man.
to test the theory, and you did for every week. You imagine like
yeah, for like I don't remember how long, probably 2 weeks, right?
2 weeks every day. We said, let's be real. Let's be real. Maybe he's onto something.
Yeah.
We
And,
gave it a first shake, and I can tell you right here now, not very good for your mental health. You know.
He said he's been very depressed.
But this guy is successful, though. That should work for you.
Extraordinarily.
He has more money than you.
I'm
so-
not sure if he's like has emotions. I think he might be like a psychopath or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That would
which isn't too surprising.
certainly help
Well,
explain.
as a Fargorum, I understand more than most about how how you're feeling.
As a what?
Fargorum.
Is that a Lord of the Rings thing?
No, it means blue man in Irish.
Oh, okay. What is a blue man?
They didn't understand black when the Africans came.
They
so
called
the
him blue?
So the closest they got was blue man.
Wow.
Yeah.
They didn't have a word for
Blue?
for black.
That's totally
for the shade
different.
black.
So actually, you'd be surprised. There, I just saw a thing online about like a lot of languages don't have certain colors, like the name or like black and things like that. They dance around it, like they describe the effects of it as opposed to like naming it directly.
That's
It's
interesting because there's black is
schwarz.
we see that.
Yeah, it's schwarz.
Schwarz.
Everybody knows that this
Schwarzig.
is schwarz. I'm wearing schwarz shirt with.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool though, blue man. I don't know what's the connotation, but
I think
kinda
it's
cool.
funny, and every time I go there, it's like. But anyways,
They still say that?
Well, in Irish, they do.
They call black people blue people?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I do it every comedy
They
gig
didn't
I do over there.
update it?
They lose their shit. They're just like, how do you know that? Because I went to an Irish bar.
So it's
and I
not-
listen to people just speaking Irish.
It's not offensive or anything. It's just the way they talk.
It's the way that the Irish language. Because if you think about it, they didn't really have need for black.
They didn't have a lot of
Yeah.
They don't have night. It's not dark outside.
No, but that's just they call that hyper deep blue.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
blue.
So they're a big blue society,
Mega
even
blue.
though they're green associated with green.
Yeah.
Blue really is the base. That's the base unit.
That's very
of
interesting.
experiential.
Green is just like blue squared or cubed or something.
Exactly. Yes.
Gotcha.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Fascinating.
Thank you. I bet you have Irish in your heritage.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, yeah.
Because only people that have a little bit of Irish
Yeah, no, I get it.
understand that.
It's Scottish, but it, it's
Yeah.
close
Well,
enough.
hey, same region.
Yeah.
Just louder versions of things.
Right.
Yeah.
By the way, my wife donated. Thank you so much, Hila, for your support.
donated.
She says I want that in reference to the salad.
Oh.
The
yeah.
salad pack.
Salad power. I love this, like acting like it's live. Yeah.
No, she just sent that.
She pre-sent that.
Oh, no, she's like,
Queued
Oh
it
wow.
up.
So it's almost live.
He has me convinced. I don't think we're live yet.
yeah. No, we are, and
I just don't believe that you're
prove it to
alive.
you. I'll prove it to you.
Okay, sure. Why don't you just hold up a newspaper?
Well, you're
Guys, look at
doubting
the
the
day.
day. You're
Look at
doubting
the
the day. You don't even believe that it's the day we say.
No, that's how you prove that this is a live show, by holding up a newspaper.
Someone get me a newspaper.
Proof of life, guys.
Watch. How would I know
Okay.
this? I'm calling my wife cold.
AI.
Look, you can see my phone.
Sure, I can see your phone.
Says
Yes, it's true. You have a
Hila,
phone in
Hila.
here. Yep.
Okay. Come on, Hila.
This is not good.
Answer the phone.
I have a wife. She lives in Canada.
I have 3 kids, and they all.
Sure.
The audience have seen them.
Sure
Hila,
you do.
before I say anything, did you just donate $10 and say I want that? Okay,
Okay.
because that
Doesn't prove
proves
it.
that
Doesn't
it's
prove anything.
live.
Doesn't prove anything. This could have been edited later. You can just you just called and you just used it on the edit.
Salad bag. How would you know about the salad bag?
It's because it's called Salad Power, and so now I know
How
that
did
it's
you know
fake.
that there was a bag of salad?
Well, it doesn't look. It is what you need?
Wow.
So you
What
need
did he say?
salad
Do you
power?
have- what's something he said about the salad power?
He didn't actually. It was like 16.
Half a lemon. That's part true. Almost.
He's getting
All that
all
was
the
wrong,
details
but
wrong.
kind of true.
Yeah, the numbers were wrong, but the ingredients were true.
I'm telling. All right, thank you, Hila. Thank you so much.
Thank
Do
you so
live in
much.
Canada? Do you live in Canada, or where do you live? And how many kids do we have?
It's not going to get it right.
It's 3.
Okay.
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
Maybe.
All right. Thank you, Hila.
See you, actor.
We are gaslighting him a little bit because we are on a delay.
That's
that
true.
actually is true.
Yeah, what's the delay? 20 seconds?
20 seconds.
Yep.
I can
So-
hit this button and dump.
Yeah, you can hit it and dump?
Yeah.
Well, because that's good because I'm about to.
I'm rectangular. I feel it in my bones. I am rectangular. I feel no hope.
Fuckers think you so fucking cool,
now we're
man.
back.
Now,
Wow, I can't. That was actually
Did you-
completely uncalled for, and that is a slur that I did not expect
well,
to come out of
A
your.
lot. That was like 20 seconds worth of slurs.
yeah, but
Great. That was crazy.
But
That
I'm
was
I'm an
highly
artist.
offensive.
I'm an artist, though.
Yeah,
I'm an artist.
that's true.
So anything
Hitler was
goes.
an artist.
Anything goes.
Hitler was an artist.
He was a artist.
Anything went for him.
Well, it did, but we saw how that went for him in the end.
He killed himself. Boom. Bye.
He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, I tried.
He painted the walls.
He did. He painted the walls. It's like, I think it would be, there's no substitute for actual blood.
So Gary V, interesting guy.
Yeah, very cool guy. I mean,
Speaking of
I
Hitler,
just love super rich people and their advice.
what did you say?
Hi. Hey, guess what? I have these. If you want to take one of these.
What is that?
ABC gum.
No, this is modafinil. It's used by fighter pilots to keep their alertness.
Is that
Jesus,
What, like
I need it.
stims? Is this like
Is
a
that
stim?
Yeah, it's no, it's some kind of a brain stimulant that they use, like
You brought in
military.
pharmacy with you.
Yeah, I did. I brought this, which I know we're on YouTube, so I can't say what it is.
It's tobacco.
It's tobacco, is what it
yeah,
is.
it's tobacco.
Yep.
Well, okay.
It's tobacco.
Uh,
And in
it's-
fact, the reference you're making is silly because we discussed it before the show and we said
Yeah.
it's just tobacco.
yeah. I mean, this is just full of weed, but
Yeah,
this
That's
YouTube's like you can eat weed on
It's just
streaming,
spinach. It's just spinach.
but you can't smoke weed, but you can eat it, and that's okay.
I'll
with
tell you
us.
the reason I'm making this specifically clear is because we had a show just
Oh,
earlier
no.
this week where somebody hit a joint and it got
Age
age
restricted.
restricted.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, but that's
crazy.
that is not.
No,
what
but I
happened.
am like everybody knows that I do love nicotine, and so this is just my little vape thing.
Yeah.
but
Me
whatever.
too. Me too.
Me
Love
too.
nicotine.
But I got some Daffies
What is that? Why does the package look all crazy?
because this is official. I got this from a fighter pilot.
Oh, okay.
He
Lots of turbulence.
Well, he flies the Raptor.
Did he survive?
Holy
Uh,
shit.
Yeah, of course he did.
It's like he
survived
recovered from a wreck.
Well, as you know, like we don't treat our veterans very well after they get back from war. So, so they take all they can and sell what they can.
Right. Okay.
So this guy
wow.
took a bunch of his Daffies, out of his prep pack for his flight package, and and so I have like a couple of these. But I'm willing to share if anybody wants a half a Daff or a full Daff. It doesn't crack you out. It just makes you feel like you're
What did you say it was
focused
again?
and alert. Huh?
Whatever it is, I'll take it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Here
Why are
you
you
go.
looking that way?
Because like you've got a whole like Cylon ship
No.
running over this.
Hold on. Before I
Well,
actually
I was
eat
thinking
this-
of Battlestar, how they took the stims in that show.
Yes,
So
that's right. Yeah, exactly. And that's
Hold
a
on,
true
hold on.
thing.
What is it called before I eat this?
Yeah, go modafinil.
And I'm on like okay, let me look.
You're on SSSIs.
I was gonna say I'm on a ton of
Antipsychotics.
no,
Yep.
a ton of psychiatric drugs.
Okay.
So it mixes well with that.
Hey, nothing to be embarrassed there.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, that's-
Trust me.
I sensed how embarrassed you were
Oh,
by
I'm not.
saying that. You're
I
like,
am loaded.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What's it called?
It's called modafinil.
M-O.
I think it's M-O or M-A.
MODAFINIL.
Oh, that's right. Trust the Cylons.
Yeah.
By your command.
Well, it is. It's a non-amphetamine stimulant with wakefulness promoting
Narcolepsy,
properties.
sleep
So
So you feel something?
Oh,
when you
for
think-
sleep apnea too. Yeah.
To enhance cognitive function. I have well, I don't have sleep apnea, but I might be narcoleptic.
Yes, it's good. They also prescribe for narcolepsy.
Sometimes when I drive, I get extraordinarily tired to the point where it's scary.
Yes, I do the same thing. I do this nod thing where I'm like, no, I got this, I got this.
terrifying.
And then all of a sudden I'll wake up from the glitch, like from the missing time.
Yeah.
After having like a psych session going like, you got this. And then like, I'm like,
It's
oh
terrible.
shit, I didn't even survive that.
I stopped driving. Mostly my wife drives now because I went to my doctor and they're like, you might have like either like a seizure disorder or
Oh,
something
fuck.
or narcolepsy or something because it doesn't manifest in any other way. So I crushed this whole thing.
Yeah, you just like do it. And then just like, you have to drink it with water.
I'm being messaged by one of our former employees who's currently watching this show that said, Ethan, don't take it.
Why?
But then he sent me a picture of it, like one that he has. So I think it's just he's familiar with it and thinks it's a bad idea if you do it in particular.
Are we discussing Cameron?
Maybe.
Can he call in?
I don't know.
Yeah, defend his position because I'm very sensitive to amphetamines.
You wouldn't do this to me.
And I've done it, and I feel I almost honestly didn't really feel a lot. So that's
How
just me.
long have you been taking the daffodils?
I've taken this is my fourth one.
Oh, okay. So you're new to the daffodil game.
Yeah.
And just today?
No, well today is the
Fourth one
fourth.
today.
Today is the fourth. But I've had it like because my girlfriend was studying for the bar. And so we wanted to do her, so that was like an emergency stash that she had, like if she needed to go into overdrive. And I think she only ended up doing like 3 total, but only like doing like quarters and stuff like that. Like,
Bro, I've never had a guest come and just give me a pill to take. That's fantastic.
yeah,
Oh, that's
modafinil.
exciting.
Get Cameron to call
And
me.
I got this from a sick ass source too that I won't say because drugs are bad.
That's so true.
Although, except for the legal ones, obviously, the ones that are approved.
In Mexico, the drugs that are legal would blow your mind, my friend.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I think ketamine's legal there.
Oh yeah.
Is that right?
I think so.
Oh, my God. You go to a pharmacy. If you go to next time you're on a vacation in Mexico, just stop by any. You'll notice that there's like pharmacies everywhere.
Yeah. There, I did notice that. I've only gone once, but yes.
And the reason why is because drug tourism.
Oh, codeine, I think, is illegal over the counter.
Tramadol is the one that's totally legal. And
Wow.
that one is like crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Mexico.
Mexico's wild. Xanax, Valium. You can just ask and they'll give it to you.
Xannies.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, I want to go to Xanadu. They're like, we know exactly
Do
what
you
you want.
want Xanax and pina colada?
This is
That's
sponsored by
a
New Brew.
I can't see it.
It's for some
Because of the
technical-
green background.
Oh,
See, I told you it's
Flash
fake.
the light on it.
Look at that.
Both.
It's fake. Oh, yeah, here I go. Because I can't put it up in front of something that's not green. That would be too hard. Let's see. Here we go. Ghost. Okay, is that gonna? That's not gonna do it.
Didn't
It's just gonna
help.
amplify the green.
It didn't help.
There we go. Now you guys can read it. Today is sponsored by New Brew.
Is Cam calling in or no?
He is not. No.
He's busy.
No.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it's because it's so green. It's perfectly green.
Can I take it
Look at
with SSRI? I'll ask ChatGPT for medical
He did
advice.
clarify the reason he was
It
saying
says it says it can be taken with SSRI.
That's what I was just gonna tell you. It
Yeah.
can because I know people who've taken SSRIs and have taken modafinil and they're fine. So if fighter pilots can take it, so can you.
Am I gonna? Well, they did used to smoke meth, literally.
You're right. But that started in World War II. They started giving like amphetamines and soldiers.
Although I mean,
field
if there's
kits.
like a 50% chance you're gonna die. And
Yes.
You might as well smoke.
Or you need that extra battle courage.
Yeah.
Where you're like, okay, we're just supposed to run out in the open and just take random shots.
Yep.
I don't feel like doing that. Oh, now I do.
Now I'm at
Yeah.
that.
I mean, shit. Whatever gets you over that hill. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, no belittling because I know veterans. My dad was a veteran, and you can't. I mean, soldiers make light of a lot of shit. There's for sure. There's dark humor, but not to make light of that. But that is the reason why they put them in there.
It says according to this, it doesn't even have a high. It doesn't even gonna make me
Yeah.
feel anything.
It's just like an alertness.
You know, I smoked crack once.
You did. What'd you like about it?
I didn't smoke enough to feel anything.
Oh.
I was with some friends who were freebasing.
Yeah.
Cooking their own crack from cocaine.
Yeah.
And they were passing the pipe around.
Yeah.
And I took a hit. I was a little like nervous because I was like, "Oh man, this is crack."
This is what I heard about.
I
yeah.
took a hit, and my friends were buzzing, but I guess I just didn't hit it hard enough.
You're just too badass.
I probably just it had no effect on my body.
I mean, that sounds right. I have done a tiny bit of meth just once recently at a party.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
I heard it's fun.
And you just like a finger dip, like in the bag, you know. So there was like there was like 3 tiny crystals on there. Because again, I'm not a big amphetamines person. I don't like feeling like racing. I can do like a cup of coffee in the morning. That actually feels good. But I can't do like the Coke.
So how was that couple crystals there take you?
It was cool actually. It just gave me. I mean, the one thing I will say, hanging out with the people that I do, like a lot of psychonauts and people who are chemists, or at least know a lot about the science and the chemistry and how it interacts with the body and so forth. The things that they're willing to try are generally things that people are like, no, that's like, you can't do that. That's insane. Yeah. But then when you kind of realize like, oh, every drug or everything that's synthesized is has an expected effect, and it's designed around biology. Mm-hmm. And certainly, if you have a problem with something and you're chronic with something, then yes, you're going to have some pretty major issues. However, just like as an experimentation, like I don't know, what's this like to be on type of a thing. The meth thing, I get it, but it's not for me at all. But I like to at least know what that high is like and why. What's the positive part that hooks people.
Have you taken MDMA? Because I heard it's similar to that, and I've taken that a lot of times.
MDMA is super amphetamine-y, but or amphetaminic.
You get that feeling of euphoria on the meth.
Yeah, I think it's the energy that the meth gives you, that rush of energy, and then there's the other elements that are creating a lot of like serotonin.
There it is, meth, everybody. Round of applause for meth.
It's a huge rage. Look up meth. It's a whole family, and look up all the different ways that it interacts and what it does, because it's kind of interesting. Not to say that you should do it, but it's like I was never interested in it. But my rule is, if something is presented to me easily and from a trusted source, I'll just fucking do it, because why the fuck not? And I've had good experiences, generally speaking. I've never had a bad. Actually, only once did a friend go, like, a trusted friend was like, you got to try. I even can't remember what it was. It had some long chemical name. And he's like, I got it from I don't know, someone who knows the Shulgins, and the Shulgins created MDMA. And
Shulgins?
Yeah, the Shulgin family. Anyways, I tried it, and it was insanity. I mean, I was so high. Like,
what was it you took?
I don't remember. It was like 4 MAO DMT SR or something. Like something more than just 4 MAO DMT. Yeah, it was like some new synthesis that the Shulgins had synthesized.
Those Shulgins, man.
The Shulgins, man, they'll get you the 2CIs, the 2CEs, the 2CBs.
Well, so actually, I wanted to. We had touched on Hitler
UCB.
Before we touched on
R.I.P.
meth. Right.
What's that?
Before we touched on meth, we were talking about Hitler. Ironically, Hitler was a meth user, so it all comes back together.
Oh wow!
But here I am shaking hands with a friend of mine, Steve Will Do It, who I met for the first time.
Oh,
here's Steve.
Will he?
He does.
Okay, he does. He does. Okay, gotcha.
If what your question is, will he jerk off his dog?
Yeah.
And he does.
Okay, great.
You have that, Dan? He doesn't believe me.
I do. I'm sorry. I'm not Zach.
I'm sorry. I won't go that far for an animal.
Let's see. Steve Will Do It. Donnie is the name of his dog.
I'd rather have sex with Donnie.
Okay, there it is. Yeah.
No, that's Steve Will Do It.
Yeah.
And he did it. So here he is shaking hands with Dana White. Here's Dana White shaking hands with Donald Trump. Donald Trump with the Queen, R.I.P. Lizzie in a box. Are you aware of Lizzie in the box?
No.
She's in a box.
Uh-oh.
Here is the Queen with Churchill.
Right.
Here is Churchill with Truman and Stalin.
Right.
That's amazing. Wow.
And now here is...
So...
Who the fuck is this?
Yeah, so there's, I realize there's like a missing frame, and I think the person who posted this pointed this out as well.
This
it's
is
Stalin to Molotov, I believe is his name, who signed the pact between the Soviet Union.
But how does this? They got right up to the edge.
I know. They left. Maybe there's a cap on the number of images they can include. But
like, so what are we missing here? Certainly, one of these guys met Hitler, right? I mean, Stalin met Hitler for sure.
Not in person, no.
Really?
That's why the connection is with.
But then the connection is severed. I thought I had a direct line to Hitler.
Wow.
No, you do. You do. I'm just
How?
saying, I just
because
told
of
you.
that guy.
Yeah, because.
But I need a picture of them shaking hands, or it never happened.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I can get that for you. Stand by.
Okay.
Holding.
We will sit here silently.
Okay. Molotov. Here we go.
That's sorry about that. Who the fuck is that goofy ass?
That's the person in the picture with Hitler. So I'm saying this is the.
They didn't
missing
shake
link.
hands. They just cuddled up.
Oh, you want them of them shaking
Yes,
hands?
the that
Okay, here
has
it is.
to
Here
be
it is.
shaking.
We have that too. Thank you.
But they're
baby.
cuddling.
Isn't this the photo? Okay, here he's
No,
shaking
yeah.
hands with Stalin.
Right, and then this person shaking hands with Hitler. So yes, the handshake chain
Then he
takes you all the way to Hitler.
No. Okay, then let me go back to the final link.
Go back to the final link.
And here I am. Hitler is
There you
very
go.
excited to see him.
That's the missing frame.
Look how happy Hitler is.
We solved the case of the missing frame, guys.
I'm so.
George.
I am so glad.
Blake, I'm so proud of you guys.
We sure did.
The H3 show. Yeah. Solving frames, playing the frame game.
We find our all rivers lead back to Hitler.
That's true. That's what they've said
no one
since
says
the 1600s.
Nobody ever.
I can't
said
tell
that.
if this is real or not.
Although he called him Hister.
Now, last night around 3 a.m., I was browsing Instagram Reels.
What just happened?
Like for reals?
There's no sound.
Moo Deng Time.
What is
Oh, that
this?
is Moo Deng Time.
I don't know. You tell
I
me.
didn't hear anything.
Moo Deng?
It was just random graphics.
Nobody
being flashed.
heard it? Moo Deng it? No Moo Deng it heard?
What is happening?
I don't know.
There's a sandwich being unwrapped.
Just continue on.
Okay. So last
Proceed.
night at 3 a.m.
I mean, a delicious sandwich. Go ahead. I encourage you.
What kind of sandwich are we eating? Let's talk about it.
It's actually a blueberry bagel.
Ooh.
Oh, a
Take it back.
BB.
Yeah.
Anything
All right.
on it?
Yeah, anything on
No,
it?
nothing.
Plain.
I love that. Good for
Yeah.
you.
Thank
Was that
you
from
so
our
much, Reggie.
from our wares?
Yeah, from our
Okay.
kitchen. Would you
That's-
like one?
Would you like a
Is
bagel?
it called Neuro Kitchen? What did you call it?
No,
Oh,
we
no,
have-
your own kitchen.
We have a kitchen
Yeah.
with bagels in it.
Okay, I didn't know you have a bagel kitchen.
Would you like a bagel?
I got this big old kitchen. It's huge. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, for sure.
I'm good.
Would you like a soda? You have a soda.
I got my new brew, my Kratom Kava drink.
Kratom. Jesus, bro, what the fuck? You are loaded up.
I just love. Well, Kratom's are really dope, man. I've been really. I'm not like I've never been on an SSRI, but I do get the
Pretty
blues.
darn close.
I get some blues once in a while.
You know, Kratom
I'm a blue man.
is if you're a blue man,
Uh-huh.
I definitely recommend SSRIs and not Kratom.
Well, I'm not, but I don't.
You're not very blue. You're how blue
I don't
are
want
you?
to. I don't want to reduce my
Scottish
libido.
blue?
I like my libido where it's at.
Oh, so here's what I'll tell you. It doesn't
Okay.
change my libido. It just
Zoloft
lessens.
does.
It has this, so here's what it has.
Okay.
Effect. I'm on Lexapro. I think it has the same effect. It doesn't change my libido. It just makes my dick feel less sensitive.
Which is good.
So
if,
for some people,
if you're circumcised, that works. Not. It works really bad.
Yeah.
If you are uncircumcised, then
It might
you
even
still
out.
stand a chance. So I guess I might stand a chance.
Do you think uncircumcised men don't last as long?
Oh man,
That seems to be implied.
I think there's something there. I definitely think because I haven't. Well, I guess you could simulate being circumcised, I suppose, but you can't do it the other way around. Well, I guess you could do it the other way around if you got like just like a thick
Some sort of
condom or something like that.
Prosthetic.
Prosthetic, yeah, prosthetics. But I would say that I don't know. That's a good study. We should check that out because I would think that
Because I would
it
take
feels too
lasting
good.
longer.
Yeah, lasting
Personally.
longer. But I will say that it I feel like I can feel a lot more in an interesting way. You know, like where
So
you're.
you are uncircumcised.
I'm unc. Yeah.
And I myself am a Jewish man.
Okay.
Of
Jewish man.
circumcised persuasion.
Gotcha.
And I wonder that because a lot of guys just come quick.
I've heard this. I don't, but I think some of that is just like not really.
They get in there and they just.
That's the problem. It's like I
Bada
don't think
bing, bada
they
boom.
really are getting in there because it's like if you're in the experience of the sex, then your brain is not. It's like more like your genitals are just like an access point to an amazing imaginative world, not like you're not focused on the actual access point. I think people, when they're thinking about it mechanically, it's like, boom, you come very fast.
If you focus too much on it, that can contribute to the
that's what I
problem.
mean.
That's why people think about baseball.
Yeah,
You ever thought about
exactly.
baseball and
Right.
stuff? Yeah,
Exactly.
You want to get out of the experience.
Yeah, but then that's like so stupid
But
because
then
you're
you just
missing out
whiz
on all
in
the
2
good
seconds,
shit.
and your girl is she's just crying. in
Yeah,
bed
she's like,
every
you don't
night.
like me.
She's like, why can you please me sexually?
Yeah.
This is literally a problem.
Exactly.
You were not even close to as good as my ex.
And the important thing is like I think a lot less of you, which I think is like a cool message to get because just like you should figure it out, otherwise you're worthless. So I mean that's the message. For
When it comes
all you
to
men out there,
I have to say,
yeah,
I feel that men in the performance area, it's tough because
It
you
is.
have to keep it up.
Yeah, you have to keep it up.
You have to not come fast.
You have to not come fast.
You need to, and then and then sometimes if you're, let's say, a woman, and like they can use lube to make things easier, that might not necessarily help a man if it's not happening.
Yeah, that's true.
You know
That
what I'm
is true.
saying?
Yeah, but it's like the lady comfort, is kind of maxed on that situation because I would hate to be someone not giving someone a good time. That would make me feel terrible.
Yep.
But I don't know. I'm just saying it's all solvable, guys.
Yeah, we can get out there and
we can get out there.
figure it out.
SSRIs,
For
they
men-
don't fuck up your bones.
Do they?
I don't know. You just said that they don't.
Your bones. I thought you were saying osteoporosis.
Oh no. I'm sorry
I was like,
about
wait,
that.
hold on.
They don't fuck up your boners.
It just if you have exactly.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've been into taking Cialis recreationally.
Yeah.
Recreationally, huh?
Yeah,
I've taken it before recreationally.
You can take you take it like a small amount. You don't take the full dose.
Wait.
and that's interesting.
Cialis? Oh
Yeah.
wait, is that a erectile dysfunction?
It's like a Viagra.
Okay, for a second, I thought it was the smoking quitting one, and I was like, why would you take the recreational?
I know.
No, it's for it's like
for-
Viagra.
Okay,
yeah, it's like
got it,
Viagra,
got it. That's
but
not
at
what it is.
small doses, it's really interesting.
Why not
'cause-
high doses? Let's get it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we're gonna try at some point again. My girlfriend. and I.
Very liberal drug user, and I respect that about you.
Well, I just think
like to
life
get
is
out
for
there.
living, and consciousness is interesting, and it's interesting to experience consciousness from different angles,
Right.
and discover all the commonalities in every high that you're at. It's like that's why I don't. When friends of mine are like freaking out on drugs, I'm like the opposite because I've been training my whole life to be able to like if I get really high on a drug, I can still get us out of a fire.
Okay.
I can still drive. I can still like.
You can still drive?
Oh yeah. I mean, to the limit. Not alcohol. I exclude because I don't really drink alcohol, and I think alcohol's a piece of shit drug.
It is the
But but I mean, up until a certain point, I suppose you can feel like nice and I feel good and loose, and then all of a sudden you take one tiny sip more, and then it's like it sucks, and then got this hangover. But not a very good drug. But I would say like on psychedelics, yeah, I figured it out.
Let me show you this, and you tell me if you think this is real. This is so I was in bed, 3 a.m., browsing Instagram Reels, 4 Reels.
Okay.
And this popped up on my feed.
Oh shit.
And I thought it was a joke, but upon further investigation, I don't believe it is a joke. You tell me what you think.
Oh no.
Every time I've tempted, they pull out a wearable Bible cross and a wristband.
Okay.
That says reads prayers. Oh, it's so quiet. Oh, is that because it's
It's
copyright?
good music.
I want to hear the prayers.
Oh, okay.
might take refuge.
So this man jerks off with Vaseline. That's fucking nuts. That is a messy ordeal.
And that's how you know someone is circumcised.
Yeah, true.
Because I've never used lube ever.
He
Masturbating.
uses magnums as well. I saw.
Oh,
See, that's what I'm
magnums! What a
saying.
brag!
It has to be a joke. Magnums and fucking Vaseline.
It's like even though I'm well endowed, and though I don't know why he doesn't have to be Southern, but
It just feels right, though.
It does feel right. It's like even though I'm well endowed, and I got every excuse to jerk myself off. I still am able to curb the habit with this new technology, this new God tech.
He also shaves the hair on his hand
He does.
for some reason.
Yep, he does.
So what do
Swimmer,
y'all
probably.
What do y'all think? Is this? It seemed to me like obviously a joke. So I clicked and I was like, maybe this is some weird Bible parody account, but it doesn't appear to be. Like let me just click a random one. 4 likes. POV, you spent
Some
an
deep-
astonishing 823 hours making this for God.
Making.
Oh, he's promoting the wristband, the God band.
Oh, so they made this.
Yeah, they're just trying to sell the product.
Oh, interesting.
Let me hear it.
Oh. It's like really low for some reason.
You know what? We should make one of these that does like
You're doing great.
like who's
Keep
that
going.
Senator Kennedy? He sounds like a preacher, but he's reading.
I don't know what he sounds
basics.
like. I can't hear him speak. It hurts. Feels like my voice is being ripped apart.
Yeah, you're talking about.
And I don't want to make fun of. He probably has a speech affectation that someone online is like, "Hey, he's affected by." I get it, but I'm just saying because he's an asshole and he's speaking like that.
You know,
it really sucks.
I think he unironically puts on that accent a bit.
No
dude.
shot.
Well, because he tries to portray
His
himself as
sister
like
has the
a.
same condition.
Okay, maybe not.
His sister sounds just like him.
Really?
They get together at like Thanksgiving. It's like, okay, you bastard.
No, that's the other Kennedy, bro.
Is that who you're talking about?
No.
Jamie Kennedy.
You're talking about the Senator Kennedy versus.
Are we talking about this guy?
No, that's RFK.
Yeah, that's
the-
Rivka.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
Rivka.
You're not talking about RFK.
I was.
He was talking about RFK.
Okay, well then
I'm talking
wrong.
about RFK.
I
Yeah, I
confused
got it from
everybody.
the voice thing. I see you're talking about the Bostonian accent that they embellished.
It's not, but it's not even that kind of, because they speak like this and war is a thing that we shouldn't be, but he doesn't sound like that. He's not smooth. He's got like something going on with his vocal cords, which
RFK does.
which I'm
Which
sorry
is probably acquired
that
from
he does,
eating.
but he does. But then he's also a dick. So like the combination of that, it just sucks.
Well, I don't know if that was caused from brainworms or eating bear or roadkill bear or what.
But yeah, it was roadkill bear, highly
Dog.
insulated, indoctrinated family upbringing.
Yeah. He also chainsawed off a whale's head. which
He's being investigated.
He's being investigated for now, apparently.
There's got to be a statute of limitation. He said that happened like
It happened in the mid '90s. Yeah,
There's no
but-
shot they can press him for that. after this long.
Humans rule. We're
Cut-
so
I mean, it
cool.
was already dead.
I mean, it was a beach dead whale, but I think that
It's still,
is
it's
still.
just fucking gross.
Well, and then the story that he tells is that he strapped it to the roof of his car and drove down the highway, and then it started like just flooding out fluids and liquids and splashing on other people's cars and stuff, which has got to be some sort of biohazard. That's probably not good for you.
Yeah, it's biohazard. It's also like it's just the sign of extreme stupidity.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I mean, just not. To me, it's an sign of extreme instability.
Yeah, yeah.
This man is not well.
No, definitely not well. Yeah,
Far from it.
It's all the stuff where you're like, that's all avoidable behavior there, guy. You don't have to do that shit. It's like, no, I have to. I just do.
His whole family was with him too. It was his
I'm
wife
sure.
and his kids were there. It was
Oh,
like
man,
a whole
that's
family
so
deal.
sweet.
Here, I have the quote from his daughter, actually. My father used a chainsaw on a dead whale. She said her father took off the whale's head, tied it to the family car's roof, and drove it home. And then every time we accelerated on the highway, whale juice would pour into the window of the car. And
Yummy.
it was the rankest thing on the planet. We had plastic bags over our heads with mouth holes cut out. And people on the
Oh
highway were
my
giving us
God,
the
that
finger.
is so not normal.
But that was just, this is my favorite part, but that was just normal day-to-day stuff for us.
Ma'am, that is not. And by the way, what did he do with the head? Do we know?
I think he wanted the skull to like mount it on his fucking wall because he's a freak.
That's kind of a dope wall setting.
Yeah.
I will say like the, I don't know. That's just,
Yeah, I don't know.
sucks. It's just stupid shit. Anyways.
Here's a new guru we discovered.
Oh, a Nuru.
A Nuru. His name is Bashar. Dan has been advocating for Bashar for a long
Well, this
time.
was Love's
This showed up on your
discovery,
feed,
but
huh?
I
Love?
am a big fan.
I've been a big fan of this guy for a little bit, and I found this clip specifically, and it's fucking weird. It's so weird and interesting.
Bashar.
Bashar.
Well, and to be clear, Bashar is not actually this gentleman's name. Bashar is the like
Channel entity that he's
Yes,
channeling?
Yeah.
correct.
Oh, how'd you know that?
Because I used to follow Cryon
Crayon?
Cryon
Cryon.
of Magnetic Service, which was another channeler.
A channeler.
There's like
Oh
there's
my
like been a
God.
few famous ones. There's like
So,
With a K, right? Chiron?
Cryon. Yeah,
Cryon.
it's Kryon. I think.
I think I remember hearing about this guy actually.
Yeah,
It was
and I
Lee
went
Carroll
to
or
an actual
something.
live channeling of that Cryon did.
Did you?
Yeah. It was awesome. But Cryon's the name of the entity that's being channeled.
Okay.
And there was also another big channeler before that I remember. Anyways, go ahead.
So you're absolutely right. He's channeling a being from the future called Bashar. Of
course.
Of course, obviously.
Something.
You can tell by the way he's holding his hands together. Very cool.
Yeah, you know that like no person who wasn't channeling would hold their hands like that.
What about it?
Just anything you might want to share.
I don't know why the audio always starts at 0. Like Instagram, please, bro. I'm trying to run a live show here.
Yeah, I know. Can you imagine someday when you don't even have to see the browser edge? It's just the media itself.
It should read my mind.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Would you put a chip in your brain if Elon Musk gave it to you?
There's no need to surgically implant any fucking shit.
That's
it's
what
like
you're saying
you
now.
You can get a lot of info from body temperature.
So you realize you can
observation.
watch hentai hands-free anytime.
Well,
you can already do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can. You can do that with AR glasses right now. I don't need that. That's not selling.
If you need it that bad,
Yeah.
you can access it.
Yeah, just put on some, Apple Vision Pro. Whatever.
I wanted to ask you if you could
Speak up.
Whoa, chill.
about the work of the.
She's speaking fairly loud.
See what these are things. These are things that make it sell. That like the transmission. I can't hear it quite well from the future. Say it again, human from the past. Louder. This is a conduit. His hearing's going. I don't know.
Oh
Lars Cannon.
What about it?
What about
Just anything you might want to share.
If a permission slip works for you, use it. If it doesn't, don't.
I understand. Anything you feel is relevant to share about her work, or
Only those things that you feel are relevant. It's really in your hands. It's not up to us to endorse.
He is so condescending.
okay.
You understand?
This entity.
If it works for you, use it. If it doesn't, don't. If parts of it work for you, use them. If parts of it don't. It's up to you to decide what parts of things work and what parts don't. It's up to you.
Then what the fuck exactly are you doing for us, sir?
It's just.
What are you doing here except yelling at
It's
us?
how you make money, man. Like tell people shit that they already know.
Gary
But
Vee, that
repackage it.
guy who told you to like watch your family get shot in the face, he's probably worth like at least 100 million.
Yeah, it makes sense.
200 million.
200 million?
Yeah, only people that are like super smart and like emotionally intelligent and benevolent. Those are the only people that get successful.
The richer,
That's
the
why
nicer.
we should. Yeah, the richer, the nicer. That's why we need to listen to their advice to become like them. So, because I didn't know, until I started watching Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins.
Yeah, Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins is fantastic.
Yeah,
I love how he
he's got teeth.
Did you know? And his deep voice is so deep.
And his
he
teeth.
has a slave compound in like
Really?
the Caribbean.
Oh, that's so
No,
cool.
no, it was in,
Good for him.
He was in Indonesia. I want
Oh,
it's in Indo.
Indonesia.
Yeah,
now I'm against it.
Slave.
Location-based slavery. It just depends on the location.
It's
I'm
very
okay with it.
interesting. In fact, I'd love to show you that clip if someone can source it. It's fascinating.
That's so cool. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, because like with that much power, it just feeds your like better judgment, So that makes sense that he would do something like that.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Because there must be a reason why he's doing it, right? It must be like to maybe break people down and have them like understand
For
their
them.
core nature.
It's for them.
Yeah, it's for them.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes me feel a lot better.
Good.
Slave
It's
away.
your permission slip. Or you wouldn't be asking about it. Yes?
I don't even know what the
Well,
fuck he's talking
decide
about.
for yourself what's relevant in it and not for you.
This is the worst
and not
guidance
for you.
counselor ever.
Yes.
And not for you. If I say tease like this, it sounds like I'm not quite of your culture.
Basically all of it.
All right. For now.
Right.
Because
Well,
that may change as you change.
Okay, so then I wanted to ask you if you could
Speak up. Speak up.
Oh my god.
about the work of Dolores Cannon.
What about?
Start it over.
Yeah.
So we have a whole. So that's Bashar in a nut.
Bashar.
Bashar.
The best of Bashar returns with Dolores Cannon.
So here is which one you want me to watch? Bashar. He's a physical ET, a friend from the future who has spoken to him for 37 years.
Wow.
Through a channel Daryl Anka. This motherfucker's is Daryl. You couldn't think of a better name for a future.
Well, maybe they're just like Hall & Oates fans.
Yeah.
And they're
Daryl.
just like they worship Daryl.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but what about Oates?
Well, and the other aspect of this that kind of confused me is it says that this is like an extraterrestrial, right? Like this is a being from another, perhaps from another dimension.
Yeah,
or something.
from outside the planet.
And
So it could be on the moon.
And its name is Bashar, which maybe sounds a little exotic. But then AB, I asked him because he's Arab. I'm like, Bashar, that's just like kind of like a common name in the Middle East, right? And that's like
it's like a John of the Middle East.
Yes, exactly. So it's like
first
the
time.
entity is just like John.
I believe it means human being, by the way.
Bashar?
Oh, ironic.
Ooh, that's a layer.
Ironic.
That's interesting. So that's fishy.
Yeah.
That's fishy.
I'm starting to wonder.
Human being ET. Possible. I mean, you can't have a human on another planet. We've been on the moon, so those are
Is that a
extraterrestrial.
planet?
You are extraterrestrial when you're on the.
Does the moon count as a planet?
No, it doesn't count as a planet, but it's outside of our planet.
Right.
Arguably not
Is Bashar
Earth.
on the moon?
Could be. That's what I'm saying. Could be on maybe it's on rotating, like, there's that Nibiru, Planet X, which weirdly they said that there might be this planet because they've detected a mass that's moving in
our
a
solar
different
system.
in a
there's
different
an
orbit.
Anomaly in the orbits.
Yeah, exactly.
That suggests there might be a
ninth
an X.
planet or whatever you call it or whatever.
Fucking
it's called.
planet.
Yeah, Planet
Sick.
X or Nibiru is another name for it. But
Just this morning we were talking about a second moon just dropped.
Oh,
You guys hear
really?
about this?
They just dropped a new moon.
Yeah.
The Beyonce.
Second moon.
But it's funny because it's
For us?
actually small.
Yeah, our moon?
It's tiny, right?
Yes.
It's a micro.
Why don't we
moon.
see
Yeah, they
it?
call it a second
The
moon.
headline: Earth will very soon have a temporary second moon. I'm
Oh,
calling for a
temporary.
second
I
moon.
like that.
Yeah,
Like a
isn't
little,
that
like a accessory.
Yeah.
So
This
what's
title is
temporary
so
about
funny.
it?
It'll be circling for like 2 months, I think.
We'll be launching a nuclear bombs at it.
Hopefully.
It's 10
Ben
meters
Affleck,
long.
help us.
Wait, no, for real. What is a temporary moon? Genuinely.
It is a large asteroid that is going to get caught in the gravity well of the Earth.
That is so dumb. That's
Okay.
not a mini moon. Get out of here.
It's going to rotate around the Earth several
what's
times.
the definition of a moon?
Yeah, right? Like,
Right?
it's technically a moon.
No.
How big does a moon have to be a moon?
Well, it's got to be a big celestial body, which I
Right?
don't think.
Yeah, like there's probably like a size limit.
There
There's a
might be because
limit
they fucked
on your
Pluto
moon.
over. They demoted
Yeah.
Pluto.
They did demote Pluto. I'm still bitter about
All right, let's
that.
watch Bashar.
Oh, Basher.
Bashar.
I also sent
Bashverse.
that Tony
Let's,
clip.
let's watch Bashville.
This is our
Bridges.
first time seeing you. What a coincidence.
Oh, a little bit of humor. That always helps.
How often does that happen?
Okay, this guy's not real. This is a Tim and Eric sketch for sure.
Him in his Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Remember, there
Extraterrestrial
are
from what we perceive as the future.
I love that.
227
See, there's nothing better than cons.
million.
It's like you generalize and you make things sound familiar enough, but also just vague enough. It's the perfect focal length for human attention. It's
He
amazing.
appears to be from the future. I don't know.
It's like what we would call the future
But why
because we
even
don't
hedge
understand it.
Why even hedge it? Just say he's from the
Because
future.
you have to, because it's uncertain, because it's something we don't understand.
well, you
We
know,
can't fully understand it, so we have to do approximations. Because it's like trying to see in fourth dimensions. You can't see it, so we'll just give you analogs. This is insane. I love it.
Of my people listening in.
Daryl.
Is this thing on?
It's like what he says before he channels. Like,
The
Daryl.
very nature, the very notion even of living.
Can we,
on the
unironically, can we reach out to him? I would fucking
Sure.
love
Dude.
to have him on
We
the
should
show.
speak to him for sure.
I
Absolutely.
need a call in, anything. I mean, this
I'd love that. I'll
this is
call in.
sage.
I'll
You come
like
back?
I'll give like
Yeah.
kind of like a deconstruction analysis while he's here. I'll tell him what he's doing.
Caller commentary.
He does
Is
60-minute
alien-
Zoom private sessions.
Is he? Where's he located?
Florida.
Yeah,
That's a good guess.
No, it's probably not Florida.
I'll send him a DM.
Sedona.
Yeah, get him.
Yeah, Sedona. I like that. Sedona.
You know, we got the biggest
Got
show.
to be a place with
Absolutely.
money.
I know what to do.
Yep.
I need to learn more
and
about
a
channeling.
history. Yeah, for sure, Sedona. There was nothing. I mean, what's the place that's like major league? Well, Sedona. Fuck. But I remember going to Sedona and like going into the crystal shops.
Yeah.
And I'm just seeing these giant crystals, and all I'm thinking is like, here are these people going in and fucking chopping out crystals out of the earth and then like selling it for like shit tons of money. I'm like, how spiritual is that?
Yeah, it's as
Like-
spiritual as it gets.
Yeah, it's about. I guess that's it. That's what you got to
mean,
be.
this-
All right, let's check out some
Yeah,
advice from this very very smart person.
Bashar.
To many, many beings on different levels and different
I love how
dimensions
his eyes
of
are
reality.
closed.
They
Yeah, of
look
course.
upon you
His channel.
Because he sees without his
also
eyes.
as you do to them as an alien life form. How can
music.
something live on the surface of a ball? floating in an isolated sector of space.
It's so right.
It is an alien concept for many beings.
It is.
So understand that to many, many beings within creation, you are highly exotic.
Ooh. Oh, exotic.
Do you need to learn the sacred mantra? So what?
Oh. Dude, I called it.
Big deal.
This guy's doing a bit. He's doing a bit.
What you are is vibrating consciousness, vibrating energy. You are resonance. You are a frequency. You are a pitch of energy. That is your unique signature vibration. Physical reality doesn't exist outside of you. It exists inside of you. It is just an illusion. It is just a reflection. Again, in the same way as we often use by analogy, as a physical glass mirror. When you see your reflection in the mirror, you know that's not really you over there
Why is he doing
in the
this
mirror.
shtick where he talks out of the side of his mouth?
You
like a Ninja
know
Turtle?
that's not really here. In fact, how many of y'all ever had an apple? Yeah, what's the deal with it?
You know, like it's my channel voice. Channel voice.
And check this out.
Sedona.
Oh, you nailed.
Wait,
Yes,
are you
good
for
job.
real?
Yes.
Did you
Nate
know
Yes.
No.
Holy shit.
Well, I know Sedona is the thing, so I just had a feeling.
No,
But
you were.
Nate just
you
sent this.
He returns to
nailed
Sedona.
it. That's like spiritual Charlotte. in
Wait, it already
USA.
happened. We
It just
missed
happened.
it.
Yeah, just like a week ago.
How much are the tickets to see him there? I'm just curious.
I'll check it
There's a
out.
ticket button right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's just that's.
Oh my God! No way.
Channelers are funny to me, man. How much? How much?
$4.25.
General admission.
425.
Well, listen, when you sell 10 tickets, you got to make the most of them.
Well, okay. You get what do you get with that though? You get a 2-day channel.
Can you zoom in a bit? I can't read it.
2-day channeling.
Yeah, and this is a very limited stock.
Oh, that's a big deal. 2 whole days.
2 days.
That's big.
It is a 2-day.
Not
event, I
420, but 425. That's fine.
suppose. Yeah. Moonlight meditation, an Ask Bashar raffle.
A
Oh,
raffle. He's like, listen, you can't ask me if you got to win the raffle if you want to talk to me.
Wow. And the Bashar TV recording. What, like a DVD or something? It burns a DVD for you, I guess.
What did we get for VIP? That's only $75 more. That's a good deal.
That's true. A
2-day channeling.
special
Priority seating.
Ask Bashar.
Oh, you get the meet and greet, dude.
raffle,
Nice.
Bashar TV recording. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, you see, when people have really good information, useful information for people, like they don't charge fucking money.
Well, he's.
fair.
I
somebody's gotta pay
know.
for the
I know because he's got
interdimensional frequencies.
Oh yeah, let's watch this. This is like a up close high production value.
He's wearing the same shirt. This motherfucker never changes.
Of course not.
My bro can't even afford shirts.
Yeah.
And invite you to participate
Yes.
in the upcoming Sedona Experience event.
What if he's actually blind?
Oh,
On day
then I
one,
feel kind of bad for making fun
We
of it.
will be talking about and discussing the different phases of open contact that will be occurring in the near future and how they might play out on your planet, what the first indications may be.
So he's not just like the spiritual stuff. He's also like the aliens are coming. It seems like he's
Yeah, he's a,
like,
he's a
melded those two.
prognosticator of an eventual reality.
Right.
I'm feeling
Recording.
like Nike
Kinda sick.
matching Nikes and Kool-Aid
good idea.
in this guy's future.
Yeah, for sure.
no.
Definitely. Are you
We're
kidding?
We got to catch
With
that
auto
ride.
lace, finally, auto lace.
But you know,
Remember?
we're making fun of Bashar.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But to be
What
honest,
about the guy? Let's make fun of the guy, not the alien. The alien's fine, whatever.
That's true.
He's the one that's charging money.
Right.
You know, it's the human that's charging the money, not the ET.
Now listen, we're making fun of him as a guru.
Yes.
But I'll be honest. Have you heard of Brazzo?
I'm looking forward to it.
So, this guy.
Oh yeah, look
He's
at
a
that
white
look.
whale.
He didn't do anything. He just stares. He doesn't talk. He's called the gaze of miracles. He didn't talk. Nice watch.
It's like because I don't have a good voice.
He is Russian, I think.
No, he's Croatian.
Oh, Croatian.
He's a Croat.
Kind of close, right?
It's really
Yeah,
close. I
not
mean,
really.
if you look at like
Croatians
the
probably
size of the
wouldn't
planet,
like that.
very close.
In the scope of the
In the
solar
scope of
system.
like
scope of the
humanity
world.
and the scope of the solar system,
Very-
pretty close.
Pretty much right on top of
Yep.
each other. All right, get on with it. What the fuck is this
He's at
video?
the UN, bro.
And that is to your conduits.
Oh, here. This is what he does.
Open yourself.
Can you turn it up? I
to
can't
be
hear.
a conduit for that energy.
Oh, he's cross-eyed too.
You know, most people pay. Most people pay. I just pause it.
It's
So I
yeah,
felt-
yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, yeah. So you
It's
get
like
just
a
that
free-
one
I'm
frequency.
freebooting it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's so cool. So I see what they're talking about because what he's done is he perfected because of the way his eyes are oriented. It gives you this one direct stare and then one that's slightly looking off, and so it gives you this idea that like it's like everything. Like right, he's looking at everything simultaneously, but he's also looking right at
And
you.
all of his disciples are like middle-aged
women. Yeah.
Yep.
Like
that'll do it.
Breakup, post-divorce.
Yep. Because
To
it's
come
like
into
they're
the
trying to
United-
recapture the connection they never got from their partners.
I think he's got like some pseudo-Fabio thing going on.
It
He fucks
definitely.
them all.
It's a metaphysical Fabio situation.
It's the hair, man.
United Nations,
Never know what that's like.
and to be shared
Look at them all. They're all middle-aged
with
women.
every country
Oh, there's some dudes
of
there.
the world.
Every country.
You can
He's a
also
goofy-bodied weird.
be an instrument of peace.
Didn't talk.
He's like,
Will you pay me my money, please?
So this
I
is
will
his.
say that you
So I think I remember this music gets claimed.
he sounds
so I'm
like
gonna
he
pull
sounds
it
like
down.
Andy Kaufman's character in Taxi.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I
this
will
is it.
now.
Give me
I'm
a
going to stand on this. Hello. Where's my stapler?
No.
The
Don't
music.
look away, Olivia.
And then
Yeah.
a slight push in. I love that. The slight push. That's what's gonna do it.
You feeling the healing taking place right now?
Yes.
It's meant to heal cancer and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It is.
It's not
Okay.
even like
Well, now-
spiritual like vibes. It's like, no, I'll heal your cancer.
Okay. Well, now I actually think it's a good thing.
Yeah, he's helping
I didn't
a lot
know
of people.
that.
He's helping a lot of
I didn't know that.
And
okay.
it's a good deal.
I'm sorry.
Because cancer treatment's expensive, but
It is very
like
expensive.
$49.99.
Hey, for someone to stare at you, like, through a camera lens over the internet.
People always tell me stop staring at them, and
Yeah, why?
I try to pay them.
Oh, you try to
let me
pay
stare at them.
That's different. It's a little bit different.
Is that?
I mean, it's still the same mechanism, but different intent. So I'd say
Different
that's
intent.
something to monitor.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on that.
Oh, look, this is a house.
By the way, his music sounds like Two Girls, One Cup. Dan.
It does kind of sound like the music in that. Oh, not this part, but
They're bringing him flowers.
It's like, look at all the plastic we wasted in buying these flowers. We want a better future, but we want to buy from products that create the current problem. But we do believe in a better future.
I don't think he gives a fuck about the earth. He just wants to heal.
You're right.
And fuck mad middle-aged bitches.
Yep. Yep. Everybody's here, of all ages, of all ilks. Everyone's here.
Where's the testimony?
Oh my God! Even black people? That's crazy.
Blue folk.
It's like black people fell for it too.
Here he is at
everyone.
He's at the beach. He's standing on something. He's very short. It seems like. Here's his testimonial.
And had a stroke last year
What a fucking
on
idiot.
October. And
Wow.
doctor said that I won't be able to speak.
Well, it doesn't sound. Who was?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. He does have a little bit
You
more
better
work.
stare
to
a
do.
little harder, buddy.
Hey, you know what? If this guy's stare made his stroke
know,
less severe,
Not a great endorsement.
I'm okay with it. My thing is like I have a 90% rule, which is like I'll 90% believe in almost anything, but I'm gonna leave 10%. I could be wrong.
sure.
Just keep it healthy. Because I don't want to go all in on something and then like realize that I knew I was wrong.
Yeah.
This guy only looked at one of the eyes, I think.
That's
that's what it is, isn't it?
You know,
So maybe if he had surgery.
If his gaze worked, this guy would be like talking like a professor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. So this is kind of a little suspicious.
Bullshit.
A little
Sus.
suspicious.
For the rest of my life. I was in the hospital.
How's everybody? They're not laughing. Come on.
No, I
Right, Dan?
I just love his. I'm just interested in his story, guys. Let's hear his story.
And I asked
Come on.
my cousin to bring the laptop.
Yeah.
And I want to watch
Okay.
it live streaming of
Wait, so
browser keys.
it was through a laptop. He wasn't even there.
That's what I'm saying. It's
That's
like it's
incredible.
through a camera.
He does pay-per-view.
Then
Through the internet,
compressed,
digitized, right?
digitized, compressed, and then it's transmitted over the internet. That's
That's
how
why
powerful his gaze is.
He's not totally cured.
It can survive all those meta layers. It still gets to you. Insane.
Crazy. Man.
Crazy. I mean, he must be starting in like 15K. Like in reality,
Right.
He's like at least 15K,
he transmits at a very
and then
high
we're seeing it what in like about 1080.
1080 probably, yeah.
Let me see.
I'd be
Yeah,
scared what
1080.
it could do.
1080. That's it.
In full resolution.
And because of his
Yeah, are we in
gaze,
full resolution? Did we check the transmission?
even though it's live streaming,
Yes.
I felt
Come on, buddy.
it's very powerful.
Am I being too mean to
So
the
he's
stroke guy?
No, I don't think. I think you're just being critical.
Yeah. Am I being too mean to the stroke guy?
I mean, it would be funnier if it was somebody saying, I had a toothache and
Right.
Brazos. Yeah,
100%.
That would be a lot easier to
100%.
clown on than this poor man.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously,
victim of a stroke.
our heart goes out to him.
Yes, of course, he survived,
But
which I'm very happy.
at the same time,
but
I don't know if Brazos actually helping.
I don't know if he's. It's like I like it when people figure out that they were the ones that helped themselves.
Right.
right.
Yeah.
It's like why? I
Well, the
mean,
doctors could deserve some credit sometimes. They go, thank
Just
God.
kidding.
God cured
No,
me.
I know, it's
like the doctors in the back, like,
like-
motherfucker, I just did 18 hours of surgery.
I know, totally. It's like I just used all the latest technology. We had a robo-surgeon in Tokyo giving you the brain
You have
operation.
died a year ago.
Yeah, yeah. Talk about compression like that. That's
no.
those are the heroes. Those are the compression heroes. Those robo doctors that are like thousands of miles away performing brain surgery.
No, Brazzo
That's-
saved him.
That's okay.
Give me a break.
Yeah, I know. Nell Carter.
And I'm talking now. His gaze is imprint of loving divine,
Yep.
And
Imprint of a loving
very
divine?
thankful
Imprint,
him.
loving,
Thank you so much.
divine. Thank you so much. Hey, man.
Fantastic.
I think that would be cool if he like Labrazzo or Labratz James like comes out and is like he's like psych, you were the guys responsible for all your own healing and I've donated all the money to all the children's causes of the world.
You know, I've seen.
Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be
I've
cool.
seen social experiments like that where people. I think it was a Netflix documentary where the guy pretended to be a
Guru. That's my friend. Yeah.
Oh, you know that?
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
great.
yeah.
He came out and he's like, "Psych bitches, I was faking."
Exactly,
The whole thing.
and it caused all. I mean, it was amazing to see people come out of it.
Yeah.
Like, because some people didn't believe it. Some people thought that was just a continuation of
What was
the
the name of it so people
prankster.
can watch it?
What was that? It was called. It was the name of the guru. It's
It's very good.
It's Vikram Gandhi is the guy who did it.
By the way, watch what you say because he is always watching.
Vikram Gandhi.
No, Brazzo.
Big
I totally
Brazzo.
forgot he's in the background.
Big Brazzo.
He's on
is
the
always
studio
watching.
wall.
Oh.
Did you notice?
Oh, I didn't see it when I turn around and look at the physical picture behind me.
Yes, thank you.
That
Finally
I
playing
did not
along.
even clock that at all.
Most guests, when they come and sit where you're sitting, they express that there's some unusual, positive, healing energy coming from behind them.
And it's because of this picture
It's
here.
from Brazzo.
Yeah.
That's here.
A
in
little
the,
bit
that's
further.
here actually in the background that
A
I
little
can
bit
touch.
down
there.
to the left.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one.
Yep.
I love the testimonials.
Is the movie you were talking about Kumari?
Kumari.
Is that it?
It's really good.
Okay.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. It's so brilliant. And I remember I met him just after he did that. I have to go to the bathroom real quick, but
Please do.
I met him just after he'd made that film, and it was so cool to just be around someone who'd just done that, like some kind of performance
You
art.
felt maybe like he was a real guru.
No, never.
It was cool to be around.
He's just tall.
Oh, he's tall.
I think tall
that
people are
helps.
convincing.
That's tall.
You know what I mean? They get up, they stand up, and you're like, oh fuck, I should believe everything you say.
Yep.
Enjoy.
Yep.
We have speaker technology, so you can hear everything we say.
Yeah.
You'll be
I
able to
bet
hear
you
it.
you won't miss a thing.
We'll play fart sound effects like they do to me. So
let's see. There it is.
I will sit here quietly until he returns.
Oh, that speaker isn't on?
Wait,
we
the
just
speaker-
lied to him.
Where's our speaker tech? Why isn't it on?
What does that mean
I
it's
went to
not
the
on?
bathroom before and I was completely blind and I had no clue what was going on.
Why didn't you say anything?
We invested a lot. in that.
We're
Maybe is the
falling
speaker
apart
on?
without Zach.
AB's on it.
It's because Zach's not here.
Zach's not here.
That's it.
It's just
So, in short, KSI, Logan Paul, and Jimmy are cynical
fart
demons,
sound
and this is
effects.
the worst thing they've done.
In short,
yeah. Just
are you
just
closing
to bring
the
it all back.
parentheses on the
I
conversation
never
started
finished
2.5
that
hours
combo.
ago? Right, that's true.
Bring it all back together.
Okay.
It's not on, by the way.
The speaker's not on. Okay, well.
Is it on now? Is this,
I'm
do we
looking-
have the power?
I'm looking into it. I'm going to do something about it.
What are these emojis?
Bathroom monitor. It's pulled down.
That's Moo Deng.
Oh, you guys added a Moo Deng?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a fish head or something weird.
So I was
small.
concerned about that. It's not like I did my best. That was like the third attempt.
Moo Deng. That's
The thing is Moo Deng is just like this little like gummy bear of a being.
Maybe
So
a side profile.
I tried that. It's worse.
small.
Yeah, I think head on. This is Moo Deng smiling, soy facing essentially, and I don't know. It seems to be a hit with the audience, so it can't be that bad.
I love to see her in chat.
If you guys want to utilize Moo Deng technology, you can go ahead and become a member. You also get a discount on KETH101 merch.
Wow, $5 off your order on h3h3shop.com.
Huge
Use code. You'll find out when you're a member.
We actually started relatively on time, didn't we?
We actually started early. You can believe that. Yeah.
Not before 12.
Ethan, I hate to break this to you, but I've been setting the start time to 12:30 for like 6 months now.
I kind of knew that. I
Yeah.
just didn't want to.
But it's been helping because we've been starting on time at 12:30 pretty consistently. So
I knew you were doing that, but I just didn't want to admit it.
I hate that we're talking about this, to be honest, because now you're going to start coming in at like.
I know.
12:35.
No, I know. Anyway, see you guys on Friday at 1.
Yeah, maybe.
Moo dang it.
Nate, there was technical problems before. Are we ready?
Should I take this or no? Like, it's kind of nuts.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think it could be so funny, but
I
also
thought he
I
was
don't wanna
kidding. Like it
encourage-
was I thought it was like a vitamin.
Well,
or something.
I don't think it's the most intense thing by any means.
I did look it up.
but-
It's safe with SRI. It's considered safe to use.
So you know your psychiatric meds far better than me, but when you were saying that, some people were saying Wellbutrin is some subtype of SSRI. So
let me ask
that's
that.
not necessarily a full clearance
Oh,
to launch.
can I take it with Wellbutrin?
Well, Butrin.
It says can be done, but it requires careful medical supervision due to potential interactions. I was using an atypical antidepressant that works on blah 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 blah.
Yeah, so probably for the best that you.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean you're hyper enough. You're good.
So what? Got him. All right. So I was. What are you doing over? Oh yeah. So I love this guy. By the way, they muted his ass.
They muted his ass.
Yeah. Look, they're like, the stroke guy got the hero slot, and then they muted this fucking guy.
Oh, that is horrible.
You know what they call him on Twitch? Stroke Andy.
What? For real?
That's what they would call him if he was on Twitch, right, love?
Right. It's true.
Stroke Andy.
It's fucking insane.
Like,
It's true,
It's
though.
true.
You know it is true.
It is. It's true.
the most believable.
Well, those are good, by the way. Those
True.
buttercup.
Fingers crossed. Both
I'm
fingers
officially
crossed.
signing off. This is true.
I love non-sugar
They're
desserts.
very good.
And these are great. No, I've had these before. I had
know
the
about
regular 2-packs. Yeah.
Yeah,
At like
really good.
7-Elevens.
Oh, 7-Eleven's.
No
stocked
sugar peanut butter cups with a little bit of protein. You guys have good healthy snacks.
We try.
It's the first time I've heard that.
Croatian.
Look at they just muted his ass. The stroke guy got all the fucking
I think we're about to go into an interview with him. He's a doctor?
professor. He's a professor doctor.
He's a professor doctor.
Oh shit! No way, Professor
doubled
Dr.
up.
Vladimir Professor.
Gruden.
Gruden.
What? They got to be having a piss. Professor doctor.
Good lighting, professional microphone, and really snappy
His
clothing
hair-
will
hair.
sell anything.
That man,
Go
that
ahead.
suit is way too big. The hair
It
is
is a
off.
very large
This
suit.
guy's not a serious person.
Well, he could be a bodybuilder.
Burn?
Look at those eyebrows. My God, man.
Oh my
Whoa.
This man brushes those
English?
things. I've seen subtitles. Let's see.
Yeah, definitely not.
We've always wondered if there's something. Oh, let me read this. This is a professor. This is a professor doctor.
It's rare to. This is cool.
We always wonder if there's something that science has not yet discovered. Right. A kind of energy which reaches people. Correct.
I've wondered that.
And as much words as are symbolic can trigger emotion. It is easy to manipulate with words.
That's true. It is. It is.
Brazzo activates in us the truth which we are usually afraid to verbalize. Because we are afraid if we answer the question correctly, and if we pose the question correctly, simply stated in silence, truth arises. Wait, he didn't say what? He didn't say why we're afraid to answer.
Yeah, go back there. Go back.
He set up a premise and he didn't.
I know. I was really excited about.
He didn't stick
I was
the
really
land-
excited about
yeah.
it.
It says if we are afraid to answer the question.
Yep, which I'm immediately like, yes, I know what you're talking about.
Super scared.
And if we pose the question correctly, simply stated.
Got it. Yep. Totally on board. On board.
We're afraid of the truth.
Silence. Truth
Oh, that's what he said. Sorry, I even forgot it again. I was like, oh, was that his response? Go back again. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to follow. I was like,
It's tough.
Because it's so like not there that it's so easy to forget that. Oh, he didn't answer it.
It's also confusing me because the subtitles fade out from the bottom for some reason. So you have very little time to read.
Yeah.
Their chironics are high level.
Yeah.
I am not being able to play it. Brazzo,
Guys-
get out of my wires. Get your gaze out of my studio.
They're like,
man.
this out in post.
It's like people will find out if they're able to go back more than 3 times. So we have to disable it somehow.
All right, I got to. Oh, there.
Okay, here we go.
We're here. Got it.
Rocco violates the truth in it. Oh, so that was the answer, right? Oh, because we were afraid to answer.
We're
Okay,
afraid of the truth. He doesn't say what it is, but we're afraid of it.
Now, if we posed the question correctly, okay, here we go. Simply stated in silence. Oh,
truth.
Okay, so let me think.
Whoa.
So he's saying we're afraid of the simple truth.
Right.
But they don't say what it is. The truth. You know what the simple
But they're
truth
starting with, well, what's the premise that they're starting with? They're saying that we're afraid to ask the question.
We're afraid to ask the question.
Uh-huh.
The question, if stated correctly, doesn't say what the question is again. So he's saying if whatever the question is that you're afraid to ask, if you state it correctly, then truth arises in silence.
In silence.
Which we're also afraid of.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of circular.
Is that last bit? It's the last bit.
It's very scary.
It's like, but you also be very afraid of it.
Very scary.
It's like those fast talking like things at the end of like drug commercials.
Yeah.
It's like,
Don't
you're
worry
also
about
afraid
it.
of.
Yeah,
The truth is,
Terms and conditions
frankly,
may apply.
that the truth is he's afraid to say is that baby wipes clog the toilet. They're not flushable. The
That's
flushable wipe.
100% true.
It's terrifying.
Well, that's why you use bidets.
Yeah.
Guys, bidets or diaper services.
Diaper services. Those are sick.
They're cool. Diaper services. I'm just saying, like, you don't need all this fucking baby tech. Don't fall for the baby tech industry. It's
What
bullshit.
are these fucking 4 people up to?
Okay, these 4 are really funny. Check them out. This is the live switching team. Like, this is probably people on your team can relate to you. Like, yep, that's me. You know.
You know what they all look like?
I
This.
can. I was wondering if I knew them because I used to work for a company that did some of these Brazzo
Really?
events. Yeah, it was like a live streaming company that did
like-
spiritual stuff like this.
Hold on, Dan.
But it didn't look like any of the people I knew.
Too close. Ah.
Oh my God.
It's burning my retina.
Oh, now
it's too powerful.
now his eyes both are looking.
Oh wow.
That's interesting. Did you notice that the first time he
Yeah,
was looking, he had the cross-eyed thing,
Yeah, he did exercise.
and now, yeah, he's been doing his eye exercises.
Yeah. You know why they look like this? All
like
of his
new
helpers.
improved. Yeah.
Because I think all these people work for free. That's the cult thing, right? Like,
Yeah, you're right.
Tony Robbins does it. He doesn't pay his people.
Oh, that's right.
You got to work.
Tony
for free.
Robbins doesn't pay his people.
No, they get to be there. That's the
They
payment.
get to be his people.
No, he's
They
a
get to be
fucking
his
lunatic, bro.
Oh, I thought you were like being hyperbolic when you said he has like slaves. But
No, that wasn't
kinda
talking about his.
sounds
I wasn't
like
even
it.
talking about them.
No,
okay.
that's another issue entirely,
I see.
which I'll have to look
Wait, what-
into.
Hold on, this is breaking news.
we got?
Brazzo might
Yeah.
be behind this.
It definitely is going to break the news.
Oh boy.
No, this is huge. I'm not even kidding. Get
Okay.
serious.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys.
Please be
Sorry.
serious. Jimmy,
Live.
known as MrBeast. Oh, a crew member. Jimmy's fine. Okay, it's fine. Crew members are dispensable. We'll fill someone else in. Jimmy, crew member, injured and hospitalized and tower collapse during Beast games.
Oh.
Oh wait.
I don't even.
Oh, this is old.
Yeah.
This is from the Amazon thing.
But can I just say that
Here's an ambulance.
The Mr. Yeah, that looks. I mean, close enough. But I mean, it's like too much hype on it, though. You know what I mean? Like too much like motion speed. You know?
It's
But-
fast. It's an emergency.
It is an emergency. I get that, but it's too on the nose. It's like I already know those things are fast. So I don't need to see it in action.
Okay.
I will say I don't understand MrBeast at all. I don't. I
Brave.
don't understand what it is like, and I'm gonna call it it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what it just screams of a scam. And I know that there are like there's like things that they're helping with, and they're getting money for charities and stuff like that. But I feel like they're using it, even though that's a positive outcome. I feel like it's still a scam.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
He does these charity things, and to me, it's obvious he does it not from altruism. He does it to run cover for like the mad, oh God, what's the word? The
obfuscation. No, mad.
Hedonism that his videos are, which is just excessive, money obsessed. It's totally vapid, shallow content.
Yes.
And he making so much money, he's so popular. So they conceived of this idea, which was smart for them.
Yes.
And I mean, ultimately they're doing good, but I do think it's done cynically.
Yes,
Like be like,
agreed.
look at all we're doing to help blind kids in Africa, and it's just to launder their image because they have to do it. Otherwise, it would be like they try to make themselves beyond reproach, uncriticizable.
Right.
So that's what that part is.
Yeah, charity washing.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Is
that a thing?
No.
It is. That's a good
I think
one.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the. I mean, again, I didn't really look too hard into it, but I remember, actually, what pushed me over the edge with MrBeast, aside from every time I would hear about it, and I would look at the guys, like the pictures of the guys, and I'm like, those are the most uninteresting looking people I've ever seen. And why are they so huge? Not that's fine, whatever, I get it, but at the same time, just the level. And then I'm looking at these people and I'm like, okay, that's interesting. That was something I noted. And then I think I saw a little bit of a video and I was like, this feels like a scam. And then they sent me some Feastables.
Oh, they send you that shit?
Yeah.
I get those.
I mean, it came in like a.
They send that to everybody.
Yeah.
Holy shit. They do crazy outreach.
It's well, what's crazy? This is
And
what
I say that because like you guys have no crossover.
No,
right?
not at all.
So it's interesting that
Not at all.
how
Other than we're netizens, that's it.
Yeah.
But I will say
it's pretty light.
It's pretty light.
There's a lot of us.
I will say that the other thing was the packaging it came in. I judged
Get
a
the
lot.
wood box?
Oh, it was just like excessive, like one use. Get rid of it. The chocolates that they had that they gave or whatever are essentially it's cheap chocolate, but it says organic cocoa beans. But everything else is cheap about it. And maybe someone will correct me because they know the actual ingredients. I don't know,
I mean,
but
they sell it for $3, so.
Okay. Yeah. Well, right. There you go. There you go.
I mean, there's not much to argue.
You're right. So, and it tasted like shitty chocolate. And I was like, oh. So, and also the fact that it was sugar. And I'm like, so, because I always think like anybody who's promoting a product that has excessively high sugar is not someone who's thinking correctly as a human being at all.
Well, that's interesting because I was just talking about, he's putting out a meal for kids. I was just criticizing him before we started.
Oh, wow.
He's making a meal for kids to compete with Lunchable that is just the most heinous, disgusting shit ever. So
yeah,
that,
like a
that to me is
like a
very-
turkey. What was it? One of them was like turkey something.
It has a giant chocolate bar, a fucking energy drink packed with salt, which I don't think kids don't need salt.
Don't need it.
And then he advertises that it has less calories than Lunchables, which is psychotic because it's for 5-year-olds.
Oh my God.
It's a weight loss meal.
Oh my God.
Trim your kids down. Like
What?
It's really weird and
But
bad.
it's just like it's all the wrong. It's like it reminds me of it's hack. You know, like I view elements to what I do and other friends of mine do. Depends on how you view what you do. But for me, I think of it as social hacking. And when you social hack, there are all these methods, you know, that allow you to kind of get into situations or to kind of manipulate situations a little bit. And on an artistic level, like that's very useful. But I can also generally recognize it when people are using it for other purposes, I can usually see it. So it's pretty plain. That's why most of the time when people are conning people or whatever, or doing shit like this, I'm like, just ask for the money. Just say you want the money. Why create this giant psychological world building empire? Just ask directly for the money. Just say like you like money and you'd like to have a lot of money.
Would you want? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Just give me some money.
Probably less effective, but honest.
Less effective, but honest. Yeah, and if you get the money, you're free and clear. You are completely free and clear. Instead,
Beyond,
it's like,
you can't criticize that.
What's that?
You can't criticize that. Hey, give me money. I want
yeah,
money.
exactly.
I want to be rich. Or than I am
I told you exactly what I wanted to do. That's why, like, I don't get like execs too. I'm just like, I'll just say I like making a lot of money and I like the power that I have.
So pay me.
Yeah, so pay me. It's like, why create this? Like, let's dump in tons of money for billboards and tons of money for local news outlets, and like you're doing a terrible job of conning people. Just ask directly.
Just
I'm
directly
I'm
con.
going
Yeah.
to.
Why involve us in all your dumbass
Here's what I'm
drama
gonna do.
shit?
I'm gonna keep 95% of the budget.
Okay.
Because I want to be rich and have money.
See, there you go. I love that. I think it's like a nutritional label, you know, like a for real.
Fun. It's fun to
yeah,
say.
it's fun. You're like this. I'm just gonna let you know what I want, and if you agree with it, cool, support me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like all the energy when I see people. Well, if we buy up the water rights of the, you know, I'm just like, if you want to make a lot of money, just there's more honest ways of doing it. I
think people will give
easier.
Nestle money if they just ask?
Sure. I bet you eventually it would work.
Well, a lot of people do, effectively.
Yeah.
I mean, you buying tons of distilled bottled water, which is just from the fucking municipal supply. You could just go get it from the tap.
it's
but
way
instead you're
slicker.
paying a couple bucks at the
It's
store.
way slicker.
It's like
it is slicker.
It's like the ethical. It's just funny to me. It's like that, and like it also. This reminds me slightly of a conversation I was having with my assistant today about subscriptions and how they make it so hard to unsubscribe. You know, like from a service, like either a digital service or a product or whatever. They always hide it, and it moves around. It's like how Instagram constantly moves its like add to stories thing, where I'm automatically doing it. Oh, suddenly I'm hitting another function.
There's no benefit.
Oh, they
to that,
moved
by
it.
the way.
Yeah. I don't get it all. It's all a part of this they hire these psychologists and these neuroscientists to like figure out different ways of keeping people engaged and hooked on products and stuff like that. And I'm like, there's so much energy to just not have to do that at all. Like you could still have the shit that you want, that you're addicted to, by not doing all the drama shit. But then it doesn't support like the meta layers and meta layers and meta layers of all the con artists that are like, you need our services. And if you want it done right, then use our services. Oh, and you'll need this service to make sure that this service is, that service
I
is
think at this point,
rabbit hole.
They know what they're doing. They have like AI. They're like
I
doing,
know.
like mad experiments, and they're like, if we fuck with them, for some reason, the robots have determined after millions of hours of analysis that they spend more time on our website.
Yes.
They figured it out.
For
And
sure.
it doesn't even make sense.
For sure. Of course. Well, that's why I say like all the issues that we're having in the world, like all the obvious like corporate whatever hostilities and like not caring for the environment and all that shit. Like half of that shit exists because it's like I guess the idea is like tiring people out, like feeling like they don't have, it doesn't matter what you do ultimately. It just creates, it's artificial created apathy. Like it's an apathy generating kind of algorithm. And I think it's just funny to me. I'm like, you could, like I would say this to the face of any billionaire or whatever. I'd be like, you can still have power and feel like you've got station and there's hierarchy and all that shit, but you could also be using some of your resources to help solve the very place that you exist in currently and making the human value and goodwill and intention a value system.
How dare you accuse them
it's
of
a
not
value
doing that?
system. Yeah, because
have you not heard of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation?
You're right. I'm wrong. You're right. That was like that's the one. That's the one. That's the one.
They make poop water that you can drink. My God, man.
I know that's the one you got me on. I haven't been able to develop an argument against.
You might have to get on your knees and kiss the ring and potentially fly to Lolita Island with Bill Gates. But
oh my God,
you'll get the money.
Oh my God, wow. Yeah, I lived in Seattle in the '90s, and man, those names and those people. I mean, I played a fucking Jeff Bezos Amazon party.
Can you believe Bill Gates was like
crazy
fucking his assistant all those years?
Are you serious?
He got divorced because he was cheating on his wife with some Microsoft employee.
That's insanity.
I was like,
I didn't
Bill
know that.
Gates?
I didn't. Yeah, Bill Gates of all of them. You're like, Bill Gates is asexual at most.
That's what I figured, right? But he's out there getting weird with it.
Wow. And nothing against asexual people, by the way. I think you're lovely. I'm just
They're
saying.
ace.
He
You
does
know they
not.
call themselves they're ace.
Ace? Really?
Yeah.
I like it.
They're fucking ace.
I like it.
I mean, their lives is a lot less complicated. I'll tell you that.
100%.
It's
I'm
like
just,
straightforward.
Yeah.
Imagine your life without worrying about sex ever.
I know. Well, it's such a, because I'm so affected by it. But I do have friends that are like that. And it's like, I don't really notice anything different in them at all. It's just like when we start talking about like intimate stuff, they're like, totally. But that's about it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So I guess it's not that big of a benefit.
I mean, I don't know. I think all I'm saying is that like they are very happy and functioning
go like
completely
this.
perfectly.
Aces.
Ace.
Hey.
Ace in the hole. Nope.
You're my ace. Not sexually.
Nope.
For only platonically.
Only
Unless you're curious. Then I'll try it with you because you're ace. And I mean,
and they got robots.
you know. So here's the packaging. Here's the lunch sleeve.
Oh, cool.
And check this out. You're gonna love it.
Oh, this is so cool. Look at those bright colors.
Yeah,
See, these guys, I look at them and I'm just like, and I know that these are some other whatever motherfuckers, but like, I don't get it. I'm like, I don't really understand why are people following these people.
Is KSI wearing pajamas?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
No,
I mean,
just
that's
a
kind of a
set.
cool fit.
That's a set.
It's just,
all right,
it's just
you
like
know,
we
there are other
making
things to criticize here.
We making money. That's
Yeah.
like the vibes.
Wait, I want to find.
exactly.
Where's the comparison?
Also, I do want to make a small correction because several of these gentlemen are litigation happy. They do not include a energy drink in the packet. That is the hydration version.
Thank you for covering our asses.
Of
Thank you for covering our asses.
I've defamed them.
Yeah.
And it's a mini chocolate bar.
Why is he holding the whole one? You can't blame me for that. In every picture,
then
he's
that's
holding a
false
massive one.
advertising.
If anything, that's false advertising.
Hey, if no one's bitten into it, it's still a hole. So I'm just trying to cover your asses.
Check this out. So they're comparing themselves to Lunchables.
Mm-hmm.
Here they have a where's the chart? I want the chart.
It's in the. There's like a whole page. It's comparisons. Oh, us versus them. Here.
They're behind Prime. I've had Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did not know. So
that's
yes.
Logan Paul's.
So I should know.
Prime
these
is
companies
Logan
based on their fonts.
Yeah.
Is what they're saying. They're creating
Right.
like a font unity.
Where's the fucking chart?
It's right here. It looks like they actually did update it.
I think they
Like
removed
in the
it
last,
because it was
like,
so
hour.
dumb and bad.
Well, no. Now it just breaks it down per product.
No, there was the one where it says they compare it and they're like, our packaging is
Oh,
awesome. And theirs
true.
is fucking mid.
Yeah, it looks like they did remove that. You're right.
So I need that image.
Oh, the packaging.
Yeah.
That's something to brag about. I mean, unless it's ecological, you know, like, they're
No,
like
it's just
all
like-
of our
it's-
packaging is biodegradable. Then I would be like, yeah, fucking
It just looks dope.
pump it up. It's like, oh, just aesthetics only. Okay.
I don't have the. We gotta
That's
have
honorable.
We gotta have a image of it, right?
Yeah, I could grab it from that TikTok, but I'm just looking for one more sec.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Apparently one of his
MrBeast.
crew members dies, but that's fine as long as he's not hurt.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, he's the dude.
Yeah.
He's the guy that I couldn't recognize in a crowd.
we couldn't.
No, I mean, no diss. I mean, I'm sure he'll come at me and go like, "Hey, man, you misunderstood me. This is my mission statement." I'll be like, "Oh, fuck, I was wrong. I'm so sorry." But until then, that's all I got is like what I don't know. I think you can feel someone's vibe, right? Like the products that they release
Yeah.
and the way that they talk about stuff, like over time, you can get a pretty good sense of somebody, unless someone's playing a long game, you know, like a really long con game. But
Beast, I think he's pretty upfront. That
Yeah,
he
no,
just wants to- he's just all about growth and making
Yes,
money.
like
And I
a
think he's pretty
hyper-capitalist.
transparent about it, actually. Yeah,
yeah, okay,
hyper-capitalist.
yeah, he's like a hyper capitalist, but like with
Very
some
cynical,
redeeming elements at times for certain amounts of people.
So I feel like this was a huge misstep because it's just so cynical and it's geared specifically to kids, and it's just not. It's
I don't
just-
like that.
don't know. But
Kids
here,
don't need to be talked to.
so here's
by
this guy,
corporations.
Dan TDM. I wasn't aware of this guy. He's a gamer. He's a popular gamer.
Dan Tidham.
Dan Tidham.
Okay.
He says, "What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better." Okay, so
Yep, I like
so
that.
here's where it gets
Did
interesting.
they reply?
All three of them replied.
Yes, let's fucking check this shit. I'm not a Twitter person anymore, nor was I ever.
Good for you.
So this is always nice for me to like Twitter literate humans like coming at me with info. I'm
I
like,
got
yes.
you, bro. So first, let's look at MrBeast. They're doing some mad PR right now. So he says, Lunchables sells hundreds of millions of units and countless people eat it. Our goal is to give people a better for you alternative to it. Now that's straight up a lie. It's not better alternative by any measurable metric. The only difference is that it has salt in it, a ton of fucking salt.
Which is a it's an electrolyte thing, but that's for adults.
It's for extra. It's for
And
like
extreme
elite
ath-
athletes.
Yeah, elite
Not for
athletes, 100%.
5-year-olds.
Yeah, all that like salt thing. You're just like, I've got hypertension. It's like, take these electrolytes. I mean, salt.
But
I mean,
and then all the food they eat has a shitload of salt in it already.
that's always again, it's a sign of quality, and also laziness on packaging.
I
'cause
love
there's-
salt. Don't get me wrong. but
There's like packaging that has nitrogen built into it that helps things stay long, without adding whatever.
lead.
Yeah, lots of lead, obviously.
Actually, Lunchables we learned did they?
Oh,
put
that's
lead
right.
in it.
I remember that. Yeah,
Just a
yeah.
little.
Just a little. Oh my God.
Just a little for taste.
God, corpse, man.
Just a little.
Corpse be corpse.
You know,
Oh, but
in Rome they used to lead their wine.
Yeah,
keep
lead
it
tastes
longer.
good, supposedly.
No, because it tasted good.
Oh my God,
For-
crazy.
For real. There's
Wow.
theories that it
Insane.
contributed to.
So they found it in like bone samples.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
and in their cups and stuff.
In their cups. That's so funny.
But there's theories that it contributed to some mass
Madness?
psychosis, like
Oh,
people
yeah.
just losing their minds and acting irrationally and stuff.
Drugs.
Is lead a drug? I guess.
So Mr. Beast
Can be.
releases this highly factual, super empathetic response.
Our turkey meal, for example, is 80 less calories, 60% less sugar, and more electrolytes. Motherfucker, this is for 5-year-olds. 80 less calories is not a big brag. We use real cheese, and they use cheese products. They can't call it cheese. Higher quality meat, etc. Obviously, eating fresh chicken and broccoli is healthier.
Oh, thanks for being truthful.
Okay, but if someone is going to eat a pre-made meal like this, which millions of people do through Lunchables, then I think giving them a higher quality version at roughly the same price is a net good. And why you launched this to help kids be. He goes, that's why we launched Lunchly.
That's why they did it. Oh,
He
so
says-
that was it.
No,
So
then
they
he's-
weren't planning on doing it. This is totally extra. This
He
is just
says
for
he's doing it
funsies.
for the kids.
For the kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, actually, I'm starting to shift a little bit.
And frankly, they need less calories. The kids, we need
Yep.
to feed them less.
That's the thing that's kind of making me. It's moving my needle a little bit more in their favor. For
It's
sure.
actually 80 less calories
Yeah.
for these fat, fucking greedy.
Yeah.
They can't,
Those kids they're almost a lost cause. It's like when I see like people
They shouldn't eat. They should skip lunch altogether.
Totally, and people should let them know. Like,
shame on you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I grew up Cath. I know what it's like. Between my Cath and my Jewish friends out there, we're experts.
I didn't grow up Cath, but I did grow up with a catheter.
Oh.
Wasn't pretty. That's a real serious condition. Very serious.
Mimi.
Thank you for the crickets. Also, as we get economies of scale and things get cheaper, we can only improve the product more. So MrBeast says we did it for them kids.
Okay. Okay. I guess that's, yeah. Who else replied? Did
all of them. So Logan Paul's next.
Genesis replied.
Logan Paul's the worst. He's a total scumbag, freak loser, serial scammer.
Me no likey, con man. I mean, I guess
they-
if you're an aspiring con person, you can be like, do like him.
He got community noted. He says, I'll tell you what happened to YouTubers. We spent our lives creating content and building our brands.
Yeah.
Now we want to build businesses.
Yeah.
We don't say anything when Lunchables faces bans for allegedly containing lead. But when we create a better version, you're upset. Then don't eat it. Well, it's the kids that are going to be
so smart.
He's so butthurt all the time. He's so defensive. But he got community noted.
Because only people who respond that way, that they know that they're doing fucked up shit.
Yeah, he knows.
That's the response of someone who's so insecure and so waiting for that, just like defense.
Ours doesn't have lead in it. Oh, big deal. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Mine has lead in it. Just say it with your chest. Stand on your shit. So they got community noted. Prime Hydration LLC was filed against Prime Hydration.
Yeah, LLC.
Filed against for including lead
on 3 separate occasions, with the third
Wait,
being
what?
Wait
They
a minute,
were
Prime
sued-
Hydration?
They were
shit.
spreading lead?
No.
With the third being March 2024.
Wow, that is so not long ago.
Wait, what? Hold on, what? I didn't hear about that.
I'm gonna say March 24th is not that long ago.
Yeah, no, that's.
Is that,
this
can we
year.
agree on
that
that?
he should probably remember that he's being sued for that.
Okay.
Because he's the owner of Prime.
Commentating on Lunchable's lead findings while including a drink also known to have lead inside a meal package is very hypocritical. So they even editorialized it. Said he's a hypocrite.
Oh my
In the
gosh.
note.
Wow.
Wait, is that for real? This motherfucker's being sued for having lead?
Prime being.
Let's check it out.
For
Guys,
Here,
let's
they have
use
a link.
AI, and I want to cross-reference
They have a
by
link.
4 different people, and I want it double-checked by an
Here
outside
is
outsider.
here's a website.
Oh, okay. Well, that was fast.
What the fuck is this URL? ERC501c3.org.
Oh, that seems official. Got lots of letters and.
Genuinely, what the fuck is
codes.
that?
This is
Environmental Research Center. What is this hit job ass
Whoa!
looking website?
Wow. Is this like this is another? This is a greenwash site.
Hold on, this is some bullshit website. This is weird. Man.
Yeah, it's got all the language, but it's so empty. It's a front.
The lawyers made
That's
this.
so
I think,
crazy that they're
probably.
like this is like all just strategized.
Yeah.
And just like they're covering their bases just enough, but it's still not good enough.
Well, I think the people suing them probably made this. Prime Hydration Strawberry Water Lemonade lead. Prime Hydration Drink Meta Moon lead.
Okay, so
Prime Hydration Drink Ice Pop lead and mercury.
Okay, so is this a predatory predator?
I think it might be.
It's-
I think this
that's
might be.
so funny. Just like
But ultimately, they're kind of getting a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah,
because it's like, yeah, if someone could sue you for anything.
Yes, that's right.
And so, like, is it true? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, but there's no way to verify that. There's probably not. Is there an actual case? Anything filed?
I'm assuming there would be a case. Let's see.
Yeah, there's got to be. Right?
I am seeing a
Notice,
lawsuit allegedly containing harmful PFAS chemicals. Those
That's
are like
plastic
Yeah,
stickers.
in Prime Hydration and excessive caffeine in Prime Energy.
That
We did
makes
talk
sense.
about
Wait, where's
that
the?
one.
Wait,
Okay,
hold on.
that makes sense.
Is this all bullshit?
It might be.
But then why is it
This is
still
all
here?
on that site, though. You're not getting something outside of that site.
No, it is from a different site that has the PFAS. I'm not seeing anything about the lead lawsuit, though,
Yo,
to be
this
honest.
is crazy
So-
how sketchy this website is.
Wow, let's ask an AI too, just in case.
About
here we go.
Here they have a Twitter account. Let's see what they're up to there.
Is Prime the hydration drink being sued for lead contamination in any way?
It'll know.
ChatGPT, you have the paid version.
4-0.
Good.
I'm doing 4-0,
I
guys.
don't trust the other one.
Trust the other one, huh?
Founded by influencers Logan Paul,
Mhm, that's
Kissy, and Kissy.
And Kissy, right, yes.
Is currently facing primarily due to the presence of forever chemicals, PFASs, and its
That's
grape
just
flavored
love. Love
drink.
is forever.
The chemicals have been
like a
linked to
diamond.
various, including cancer, reproductive harm, PFA. Okay, that's PFAS. And then additionally, Prime's energy drinks are being scrutinized for their high caffeine, like you just said.
Right.
With these lawsuits focus on two major issues. There are currently no reported lawsuits specifically targeting Prime for lead contamination.
This website is total fucking bullshit, and it's being
it's probably a bot. It's
but it's
probably
being
like a triggered
cited as a
bot.
credible source here on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, it's
well,
not a
that's
credible
because it's
website.
Twitter.
With 31 million views.
Yeah,
That's
Twitter
nuts.
sucks. Twitter sucks.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Hold on,
But it's hackable. That's the cool thing about Twitter.
Did he respond to that? Oh my God, he's with Dana White.
Oh my God, that means he shook hands with Hitler.
Oh, he's with Dana White.
Wow, just like you.
What?
Wow, these people, man, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Okay, here. Yet another lie from Community Notes. The 12-ounce Prime. So he's talking about the one. He says, no, the one that we put in Prime doesn't have lead. You guys got it all wrong. That we have the leaded version sold separately.
People pay extra for lead. They got this Roman fetishism that's going on. This
Yeah.
proto-Roman fetishism.
Drinking lead is my Roman Empire.
Yeah.
This guy, that'd be so weird to like just be these people and be like, I'm cool with this.
Well, Bill Hicks, I remember, had a joke about, he's talking about how marketing people are the evilest in the world. And he's like, I just put arsenics and lead in baby food for the night. Anyway, good night, like they don't care. That's literally them.
Yeah, that's totally it. They're like, I'm sure it's not, obviously, I don't think it's done on purpose. I just think like they just don't care because they're looking at
No.
like, they're looking at numbers and they're like, well, if we get our bottles from this source and these chemicals from here. It'll save us here on manufacturing. You'll be able to pull this many, blah, 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 if you sell with your influence, and they project all the numbers. And they're like, that sounds really great. Let's do it. And then they do it. And then suddenly, people who are, as they be people, they're going to be looking into shit. And then they're like, wait a minute. They're like, what? We didn't. It's like, well, it's your
kids
fault.
don't care, though.
Yeah, it's your fault, motherfuckers. It's like, check your shit. People make mistakes, but like, avoidable. Very avoidable mistakes.
They go, Lunchables has lead in it? Well, it has less than, or Lunchly has lead in it? Well, it has less than Lunchables.
Yeah, totally. So what do you want? Less or more?
Lead.
Yeah, less lead. How about no lead?
So KSI's response was actually the worst.
Oh,
of all of them.
Kissy.
He
What does Kissy say?
responded to this guy by showing his merch and saying, looks like crap to me. Now, again, my friend, this is a terrible line of attack. Because
Wait a minute.
This is a toy. You don't eat it.
What? Okay, but
and it's pretty straight up. Like, it's just a toy.
But what is?
It's a toy.
Tube Heroes? Are you kidding me? That is so hyper maxi cringe.
This is the guy's.
Oh
this is the guy who called
God.
them out. This is the
To be
guy-
fair, it is.
It's Minecraft.
It's for 6-year-olds.
Yeah, it's a Minecraft.
I know, but it's just like. Ay.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
no,
it's
it's great.
overbranded. It's like it's too labeled. It's too. This is exactly what it is, and don't think about it in any other way. It's
Well,
bullshit.
what do you think about KSI using this as a line of attack to defend his lunchbox?
Oh, I mean, he's just reinforcing the argument. It's like looks like crap to me, and then I guess are these products
saying
he's
mine is crap.
associated with?
No.
So the guy who's criticizing.
Oh,
them,
these are his
Dan,
products.
This is the toy he made for his fans, and the guy who made the lunchbox is saying, "Oh well, your product looks like."
So now
crap
it's a
to me."
products battle.
Yes.
Okay, I see. So he's treating it just straight capitalist mindset. This is a problem of products, not about human well-being.
I mean, obviously,
Got
they're
it.
making something for children to consume.
Mhm.
It's a little higher.
Threshold on
or lead.
on toxicity.
Yeah. Actually, his community note is very good. It says, not only has KSI worked with this company before, the CEO of U2's Austin Long got his start by managing the Sidemen and was an executive producer on their YouTube Red show. That's fucking...
Okay,
That's
so
funny.
he's biting hands that feeds. I mean,
yeah. Here's his. So he has the same thing.
Kind of funny.
That's funny.
Pretty ironic.
I mean, Kissy. I don't know.
Kissy of these...
Yeah. I mean, and then, yeah, that was good.
Thank you.
That was very good.
Yeah,
that was very good. I was like so reeling in this reality, and I
Yeah.
still heard that and was like, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, I was like, I thought for sure I wouldn't be able to comprehend it, but then like my post processing caught up. It was nice.
So hold on. He's now defending himself. Somebody said, with all respect,
up,
bro.
no.
He says, I'm not the one complaining and crying on Twitter, though. You missed the point. No.
Well,
it's just people who, I don't think it's a lack of intelligence, but I think like hyper capitalists are severely limited in their ability to have like greater processing about like, reality and so forth. And so all they can think of it is through this capitalistic lens. And it's kind of interesting. He's replying exactly how a hyper capitalist would. They don't get the other parts of the argument. They're just like, this is a product
Because
problem.
both of our products are crap, so therefore they're equal. But it's like, well, one you eat.
Yes, exactly. But they don't care. But that's that's the capitalism. They don't. I mean, that's the way it's always been,
Here
right?
he's
we don't
coming
care about what
after
people are
Dan
eating.
again. Somehow they're blaming like all the backlash they get on this guy Dan who made a tweet for some reason. Like, but they're going after him. Oh, but he was talking about food. He was sponsored and then promoted and made a whole video on Munch Pack, a monthly sub box for
he's
food and
pulling the
candy
receipts.
to his Minecraft audience full of kids. Now what? Well, okay, hold on. Let me look at Munch Pack.
Okay, let's check it out.
Now, I'll say this about Munch Pack. It's a snack pack. I don't think it's marketed as like,
It's
eat
not a
this
meal.
every day.
It's not
Eat
a
this
meal.
Every day at
No,
lunch.
it's a snack pack.
So
it's a meal.
It's pretty.
It's an assortment. It's not meant to be. That's the unit that you eat. This is just an assortment of snacks.
And the thing
not
about
to
theirs
defend,
is like
but there
ours is
difference.
healthier.
Right.
Is it?
I
This is pretty
I don't know.
transparently candy.
Yes, it's definitely candy, which is known in the industry as non-nutritional
Not
food.
Yeah, not food. And also, he didn't make it. I mean, that's maybe a slight.
Yeah.
And
Again,
this is just a candy.
I'm not proud of
Nobody
him.
says you can't eat candy.
I'm not proud of him for pushing sugar. I just think like anybody consciously pushing sugar is just a little bit like out of their fucking mind.
Look, kids eat so much fucking sugar.
I know, and it's terrible.
It's just-
so. I mean,
it's
I
just-
grew up eating shitloads of sugar. And we all come from generations that sugar was pushed.
You know what? You know what?
Yeah.
I say it's not that bad.
Sugar?
It's just calories, and kids can eat like obviously it's bad for their teeth. First, like,
Yes,
very bad for
and
their teeth.
dopamine system, the reward system. That's
Maybe,
the problem.
yeah, maybe.
It kind of pre-wires you, like your tolerance gets really high.
That could be. I mean, my kids with candy, like it's crack. Like that is currency in their world. Like nothing matters. Nothing matters.
I get it.
And
I mean, it's a drug.
Halloween is literally the only day of the year that exists.
Yeah.
They walk around and people give them free candy. What a day.
It's dope.
What a day.
I get it. I mean, I got off on candy. I was a chocoholic growing
I don't know what it
I
is.
get
but
it.
Just but I don't think it's. I think it's normal. Kids eat candy. It's normal.
I get what you're saying, but it's just you could do something like salad power. Like
yeah,
no
right.
one's
Good
coming
luck
at
with that
salad
one.
power going
You
like
don't have
fuck
kids,
salad
do you?
power.
You don't have kids.
No, I don't have kids. I'm not gonna have kids because this shit's too expensive.
They are
But,
very expensive. They are very.
And I'm worried about them just living in a constant forest fire, and that gives me anxiety.
Right.
But I'm trying. I'm trying to make the world better for your kids.
Well, hold on. They're just have a. Well, no, don't worry. You can get fireproof pajamas.
You're right.
You can get fireproof comforters.
Yeah, I know it's not the strongest argument.
Asbestos is very flame retardant.
My kids are wearing asbestos-laced fireproof pajamas.
Nice.
Every night.
If that's as best as it gets.
Yo!
I gave you this best.
So I don't know. Not a good look for my friends.
I get it. Yeah. No, but still avoidable. All these futures.
If you don't like it, don't eat it.
Yeah, I know. I love that. I mean, I get it. It's the same thing like
The grown-ups weren't going to eat it.
No, they
Anyway.
No, they weren't because they recognized it as crap. So they'll just give it to the kids, and that's okay because kids can process everything. They're like nuclear reactors, right?
Do you have an out?
An ALF?
An out?
Oh,
Like
do
a
I have an
timeout?
out? No, I don't.
Not that we're going to go much longer. How long have we been going, Dan?
3 hours and 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, I'm good till I just have to take a call at 4:30. That's my.
We'll probably just go.
We'll be
a little
done in the
bit
next
longer.
15 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
20 minutes.
Let's see. Let's hit on something else here since I got you. We got the Guru.
Yep.
We
The
got
good ol-
Donovan Sharp. You follow all these Red Pill guys?
No.
These guys are fun.
That's
You know what Red Pill is?
What is Red Pill like is that like the deep state people?
There's probably an
can
overlap.
be.
It's people who are like they're like women realists, like men who are like women are shallow. They only want money. They
Oh,
only
I
want
see.
to fuck like
for
tall,
benefit.
hot dudes.
Oh,
and if you're ugly,
incel shit.
Yeah, it's incel shit, kind of. Yeah.
Incel baseball.
Yeah.
That'd
So
be cool.
he- oh,
Like, you
this guy-
playing a game of incel baseball?
Wait, this guy called me out. He made a video about me.
Oh, he did. Sick.
That's perfect.
Cool. I love it.
So why are we talking about this guy again? Where did we first see him?
We're talking about him because he has committed the cardinal sin of the red pill community. He married a woman he loves.
Oh, they turned on him because his wife.
And most importantly, she is was a single mother, which that is.
They turned on him
Yikes,
because
dude.
he
That's
married
real
a single
yikes.
mother, which is like way against. Because that is like the biggest loser shit ever to get a used woman like that. So they turned
With
on
a pre-owned kid.
Right. And to be
Exactly.
and like
you don't
he-
love pre-owned
he
cars
did-
as much as new cars,
Right.
Because you know that shit's getting traded in. at
Yeah,
the
it's
end
like
of the day.
ultimately it's like you didn't create it. You
Not
still
my
have that in
car.
your back pocket. Yeah.
It's the dealership's car.
Right. Got
They'll
it.
get it back.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Rental.
So
So yeah,
this is his
he had
video about
largely
me.
preached all of these things, and then
he found love.
He found love, which good for him. Like,
I'm all for it.
Yeah, exactly.
But it says a lot about their ethos.
Yeah, it's really
Right, it's
caused
paper thin.
all of his friends.
The minute they're like, "Oh my God, I love her," even though it goes against everything. Okay, fuck it. It's like, yeah,
Get
well,
married.
Yeah.
That's how.
Yeah, because you need to feel something before you feel something, and that was taking its place.
So
no
here-
substitute.
He made a whole video about me called
Yeah.
Ethan Klein Rage Quits During Debate with Fresh and Fit. That is not the way I remember it, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not what happened.
So this is a timestamp. Am I meant to watch this whole thing?
This
or
is a
just-
Klein attack?
Just a little timestamp, just a little taste of his commentary.
Guys, you're about to see a Klein attack.
They don't like me, by the way, the
Klein
Red
attack.
Pillars. But
It's like, good luck attacking the Klein, because the Klein, in the end, will be just fine.
you ran your card, and the status is declined.
Declined.
Yo.
Who is coming over? Decline is coming over. You mean the small? Okay.
I can't hear him.
Let me turn it
Oh, man, here's that YouTube volume all over the place.
This idiot doesn't even know how to
fingers in his ears. He's
project
going,
his
blah, blah, blah.
voice.
What's happening?
All right.
And see, so now what's going to happen? Now what's happening, guys? Now what's happening?
Dictate what's
is
gonna
he's
happen.
putting
Hold on,
his.
we gotta close the chat because you never know. What
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
they might be saying some wild shit over there.
He's putting his fingers in his ears. He's going blah, 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 blah. Watch. This is what he does for the rest of the show. Watch.
Thank you guys for coming.
You didn't want to have the discussion in person. That should tell you enough.
We did something.
Andrew part two. I mean, you didn't want to have a real debate. You want to have ad hominems. You didn't debate any points. You just attacked us personally the whole time, which I knew would happen. But you've just shown and proven to everyone that you are not a
My
debater.
18-year-old friends are here. Hold on. They need.
You're not capable of critical thought. You're not capable of debating.
18-year-old friends are here.
This is why the H3 podcast
Did
has
I do
fallen off significantly.
that? I mean, I do that sometimes just as a gag, but I don't think I did it here.
No, I don't.
No, I think it's just someone making some shit up.
Huh.
You
Social
know.
media.
Because you guys used to be
That's-
based.
He's got a
Now you
point.
guys
That's
are
defamation.
appealing
He's got a
to
point. Look at
your
that.
liberal
He's got a
audience,
point.
Which is why you guys have been losing.
What is he going down on somebody?
Social media, so people
This is
can-
really
Because you don't
so
need to put your
dumb.
fingers in your ears if you do that. Because you put around. That's weird.
They don't believe on going down.
Yeah.
In fact,
But then
they
why?
say
Then why do the motion?
he's showing it off? He's flaunting it.
Oh,
He's got
okay. So
it,
he's saying I
flaunting
got it if I want to, but I can control myself.
it. In fact,
Okay.
what play the Sneeko soundbite about what is it to make women come?
Hold on. Again, I'm not Zach, so
There's
I'm
a
not
theory
quite as
within
quick.
the red.
Sometimes takes an outsider to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, making a girl come is gay.
Right.
Did you know
Like
that?
it's gay.
This is another one. This isn't this guy, but another one of the red
Making a
pillar guy.
girl.
Yeah, making a girl come is gay.
Yeah, but what about a woman?
Well, he's not really
Their
concerned with that
pleasure doesn't
because they're
Oh, I
these
see.
red pill guys. They tend to like them young.
Okay, I see. I see. That's why they always use girl. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Ethan Decline, dude. And this is why, like, we make the joke,
the
Ethan
extent of
Decline.
his
It is true.
commentary they
You
do?
have been losing
What is
subscribers
it?
for a reason, my
Is that
friend.
what you
That's
want
all he
to-
said.
We can move on.
He didn't do like a breakdown analysis with a whiteboard.
No, it's just
Wait, this is 5 hours long. What the fuck is?
Mr. Klein would have you believe that, you know,
Wait, why is this
as I
5
will
hours?
show you.
So he reacted.
5 hours?
Yeah.
Is this all about me?
The fresh and fit.
I mean,
debate,
it'd be
think-
dope if it was, because
5 hours?
I think before.
it's like that's how much they care about you.
They do. They love me, and I love them.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy who's professional right
He
here.
is turning red.
Ooh, I'm turning
he
red.
is turning red because I'll tell you something right now. Let's go ahead and do
Right now.
Let's go ahead and do a comparison. Let's
By
do a
the way, I
comparison.
love when I try to get these guys to call in the show all the time, and I've embarrassed so many of them. They bitch and cry and they ignore me.
Yeah.
They won't call in.
I know.
I go, bro, you got a big platform. Come call in. The invitation
Yeah.
is open to you, Mr.
Yeah,
Sharp.
yeah.
I'm about to turn you into Mr. Dole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Yep.
You know what I'm
yep.
saying?
And no honing stone in sight.
No fucking whetstones
No
here,
whetstones.
buddy.
Whetstones. We're the whetstones, but we're really, really far away.
If you're watching, Mr. Sharp, you're welcome to call in, but I know you're a coward and you will decline. But you've been
Well,
declined.
I think he's a reformed man.
Oh, because he fell in love, right?
This wasn't that long ago.
Are there some
I know it
reactions of him
Yeah,
falling in
he's-
love? Has he talked about falling in love? Is he?
Yeah.
He's definitely not reformed.
Oh, he's not?
I walked away, I'm sorry, when you introduced this topic. But another aspect of this is he even lied about his girlfriend's age, his now wife, to make her seem younger because he always
she's
talks shit about.
older.
Yeah, she's actually older.
So he married
He
a
supposedly
middle-aged
Wow.
hid the fact that she has a daughter.
Right.
Yeah, there's just
Yeah.
a bunch of shit to it. But
I
his
can't believe
wedding
that.
video is insane.
You know,
It's like
I'm sure his
nothing is
I'm
wrong
sure
with
his
any of
wife
that,
feels really
but-
good about
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I'm sure.
Wow.
So here, let's watch. Let's
She's
dive
like,
into
I'll
that.
take the hit, or it was her idea. Just say that I'm younger. That'll help. And he's like, you're right. Let's try that tactic.
So he streamed his wedding. I think this is what ended up getting him shit on by everyone, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he streamed his wedding, and
So let's see.
He's an extreme
Okay,
streamer.
guys, this is it. We are going to get married. I am now going to give the camera to
This fucking
our
loser
guy.
is
Here we go.
getting married. Oh,
and
cringe.
What sucks about all this shit is like these guys could be like having so much fun. in life. You know what I mean? Like if they could be like having some really cool, but instead they like manufacture an idea of fun that's so expensive to maintain, it takes up most of their energy and they don't even realize it. It's crazy.
Point.
Go ahead, Sharp.
See what you got.
Nice shot.
Oh, this is actually, you're going to really like this, Ethan.
No, you can turn it around.
Awesome camera work, my friend.
You ready?
Copy that.
This is terrific.
Yeah, I fast forwarded it too.
It says orientation is locked.
What the fuck is happening?
You can't do it inside.
The phone.
And here we are,
the
guys.
phone to flip.
This guy's a professional content creator.
Well,
and like, why not?
All right, guys. Welcome
You figured it out.
to our wedding. This is going to be a very, very sort of informal thing. There is no what do they call it?
The shirt.
No, it's just the way he's talking. He's very like insecure. Like he's got like there's a childishness inside him that could be really sweet, but it's like it's like he's had to build up all this stuff around his insecurities instead of facing them. And so this is the product. It's the way he's talking.
Broken. It's
you can tell.
upbringing.
You can feel it. Yeah, you can feel in the way he's like. There is a sweetness there actually, and this is an important moment for him. But he's trying to control how much he's feeling to make it
vulnerable.
Yeah,
I believe
in his
the commonality in all these red pill guys, I believe, is mad daddy issues.
Definitely. Are you kidding?
Which is
it's like
sad.
because it sucks. In the end of the day, it's like I'm not gonna totally write every human off that's like being fucking dicks or whatever, because there's still redeemable qualities to everybody. But it just bums me out when I see people go to this level and this is what we're dealing with, and it's just insanity.
Let's see where it goes.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm the officiant. Okay.
You officiating? You're
And I run this.
I'm in control.
We're going to exchange vows. She's got a few words for me. I've got some words for her. And then I will, by the power vested in me, Donovan Sharp. She's
Oh my God. Oh my God. He's like, no, it'll be better. It'll be more received if I'm in control.
I have the power.
I'm the alpha
Nobody
officiator.
tells me I'm married.
Yeah, nobody tells me but me.
Only I can tell me.
And it's like, well, kinda.
Nobody's telling my girl she's married.
That's right. Except me.
No men will speak to my wife, including the officiant.
Yeah, totally. In fact, I disengaged my officiant voice as a human entity, so it is a sexless voice that I am channeling. This sexless voice as the officiator.
He's the type of dude after they get married to be like, were you checking out the officiant?
Oh my
God.
I
saw you guys staring at
Well,
each
you
other.
might be
Don't lie.
right. Look at what I just sent in our chat, Ethan. A fan just sent a donation with this message.
Yo, his wife trained me before she quit. He wouldn't let her sit next to men in the office or go to the routine manager's lunch with male COO. Posted screenshots of her saying no calling him a cuck. What does that mean?
Like,
no calling.
He was telling her, hey, you can't hang out with your male coworkers, and she said, fuck off.
What did she do?
Whatever I want.
Where did he
Thank God.
allegedly work with her?
I don't know. This is just a donation we got, but I guess they could be fibbing. But that seems like a weird thing to just make up.
They could be embracing the Fibonacci sequence.
When we wake up, we choose honor. You have taught me that the rent is due every day and not to take things for granted. A healthy garden takes watering, pruning, and attention in order to flourish. Thank you for demanding the best in me always. I promise to stand beside you, walk behind you, and be a reliable source of peace for you. I love you, and I'm happy to be with you.
That's good.
Did she say walk beside him?
Behind,
Behind.
bitch.
Okay,
Behind.
Get it
Behind.
straight.
That's where it is because,
Wait, did she actually say behind?
Catch a stray projectile.
Yeah.
And be a
For
reliable
protection.
source of peace for you. I love you, and I'm happy to be with you.
Did she say walk behind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
I thought that was important build up because now here comes in his vows.
Yeah.
This has
Listen,
been,
baby.
It's been a hell of a ride.
I love your tits. You're hot as fuck.
Yum, 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 yum.
It's been, and the way we met was very unorthodox. Our relationship is very unorthodox. You're wearing a wedding ring now because, well, there you go. You've been wearing it for 7.5 years. But I bring out the best in you.
I bring up.
Let me tell you what I do for you.
Wait, well, hold on, hold on. He was
Let me tell you
complimenting
how I've
himself.
changed you.
I bring out the best in you.
Yep.
That's
a crazy thing to say.
Hold on, what does he say here?
You make me happy.
You.
Oh, okay.
He
See, now
doesn't-
there's a little truthful thing there.
Yeah.
She
There's
doesn't.
one more line to this.
Okay.
Uh oh. That's going to destroy it.
I was happy before you.
Bro, you're so insecure. Just
There
tell
you
your
go.
girl you love her.
Rugged
man.
individualism.
How fucking
This
hard is
guy.
it?
Yeah, you are your own
He's like,
survivor.
I understand. I made you 10 times better. You made me a little happier. I would say maybe 5% happier, which is a decent
Hey,
improvement.
it's not nothing.
It's not nothing, baby.
Yo, okay.
Just a little more than nothing.
More details from our friend Jared here.
Uh-oh.
He says, I have no reason to lie. She taught me how to run Google ads while he walked around in the background in his underwear vaping. She flew him to Jersey and funded his life till he got big. Wow, that's...
Oh, interesting. So she's part of the architecture.
It sounds like it.
She's an architect.
Yeah, she's the architect.
Wow.
The puppet master.
Well, behind every great person is another good person.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they say.
Good people. All the way to Hitler.
All the way to Hitty.
Old Hitty.
Okay. Old Hitty.
Some say he tried to hit a home run, but
Yeah.
man,
That guy knew how to hit.
He's-
So it's a definitely perfect name for him. Although, again,
knew how to hit
Nostradamus
his-
called him Hister.
Hister?
Yes, he predicted Hitler, but he called him Hister instead of Hitler, and they were saying that he was close.
He's pretty close.
He was close. Antichrist shit? I can't remember what it was. People in the comments.
And if you and I decide to part ways for whatever reason,
Bro, what
I'll
are
be
you
happy
doing?
without
Why are you talking about your divorce?
I'm glad
Because he's in control. He's so in control that he's predicting any outcome that happens, no matter good or bad. He predicted it. He is in control over the future. He has absolute control.
This is the most fucking insane vow you could ever.
That's what he said. If we break up, I'll be happy still.
Listen, baby, and if we, my God, what the fuck
for
is
today,
this?
and I'm glad that you continue to hold that standard. And so, by the power vested in me,
That's it.
I pronounce us man and wife.
Dude, she's the most easygoing woman alive.
Yeah,
How
man.
cool is she?
But if she's the architect,
this
she's
has
like, this
been-
is brand. You gotta keep with the brand.
Yeah, she might just be in on it. It's true.
Yeah, I heard that she
Gesundheit.
does
Why
some of the
film?
red pill content with him.
Okay.
She's like a Pearl type of character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like I can get it. I mean, as a team, yeah, you can do some cool stuff. You can create like a, like a narrative around that doesn't benefit you and your current manifestation, physical manifestation, but does jibe with your bank account.
Definitely.
Donovan says about his wife.
What does he say?
Or about women, I guess. He has an interesting.
The red pill community is about
Here he is
self-improvement,
with his
controlling your controllables, and understanding female nature.
For people who are in the red pill community, something went wrong in the relationships between men and women, dating relationships. And there's anger about it.
Yeah.
Why?
People find the red pill for usually one of two reasons. It's usually because of sexual frustration, heartbreak, or both. But I think what people need to understand
Why is
is
he
that
dressed like a
the
fucking swashbuckler?
He's got the pirate.
Is he going to the Renaissance
Well,
fair after
he's
this?
confident and
Yeah,
is,
he's
he's just
out.
confident.
He's swagging
That's
out.
like confident wear.
Yeah, true. True.
The world doesn't owe you anything. We don't deserve anything. If you're a woman, you don't deserve a man just because you were born with lady parts. Men, you don't deserve a woman if you're born with a
That's good. That's good.
You're born with a what?
You got to go out there and you got to
cock.
A Netflix membership.
earn it. I'll tell you this, and people, they're shocked when they hear this. If she gets fat, she's out the door.
I guess I can hear women say, where's your pride, girl?
But where's your pride, girl? Women, they're all single.
Yeah, that's true. My love for him means that I want to make him happy.
We got to soundbite that.
yeah,
Make
for
sure to tell
real.
Zach.
And if you're born with a,
I'll make a note.
you got to go out there and you got to earn it. I'll tell you this, and people, they're shocked when they hear this. If she gets fat, she's out the door.
Yeah, he's right. I wasn't.
And this guy's look right after that.
I was shocked.
Some people say,
wow.
what's the, didn't he just make a vow?
He did.
Yeah.
I kind of.
Oh, I see. But no, remember, he said if they get separated for any reason.
He built it in.
You
Yeah,
mean
he built it
nothing
in.
to me. You mean
That
nothing
reason
to
being
me.
that she gained 5 pounds or something.
Yep.
Right.
He's a good social lawyer. They probably have in the contract, like, she has like a 9-pound margin.
They might actually. I wonder if you could actually do that in a.
You could. It's an agreement. So if everyone
What do you
agrees.
call those?
Prenups?
Prenups, yeah.
Yeah.
Prenuptials.
I mean,
the 9 pound.
I'm sure people build. It's just amazing to me because like marriage is such an interesting thing because it's like built off the back of something that would happen naturally, I suppose, as like some kind of celebration. You're like, hey, we're together and we really like it and we don't really see that changing. So you want to celebrate? And people are like, yeah, all right, cool. And then people are like, oh, we need to strategically align ourselves so we can enhance our family, blah blah blah, wealth, and and then there's that. But like, that's why I don't doubt when people do stuff like this. I'm like, this is not just this couple. This is which I mean I know that that's obvious, but it's still when I think about it, I'm like, wow, because I'm thinking of everything in an artistic way. I'm like, oh, this is a joke, this is a bit, this is something someone's just trying for a thing. But there are people that are like, no, this is my worldview. Yeah, I honestly believe this, and this is how I'm doing my shit.
It's Sharp's vision of the world.
Yeah,
and hopefully he can call in and we can
call in
that vision.
That'd be cool. I'd love to talk to him.
But I'll tell you this: it's 3:50. We've had so much fun with you today, Reggie. I really appreciate you.
Yeah,
coming
but we got to keep doing this until they call, though, right?
Sharp, is he coming? Is he calling in? I'm gonna explode. I haven't peed.
No. I appreciate the time.
Veeps,
come check me out.
Oh, what is Veeps? Oh shit! Hold on.
We got a traffic report.
Yeah, we got a traffic report.
Oh shit!
Although not today. Instead, I decided to switch it a little bit up.
It's Moo Deng Time.
It's Moo Deng Time.
Oh wow! Moo dang it. That's better than. Whoa.
You're supposed to yell crossing.
Let's just take a moment to unwind, cleanse a little bit, and enjoy.
I have to pee so bad. You guys can do the Moo Deng.
No.
Be right back.
No, you have to stay.
Damn it. Okay.
It's Moo Deng Time. So slippery.
She's wonderful.
Wow.
She's quick.
I like her quick reactions. That's
know
her
about
nervous
Moo Deng?
system wiring. No.
Pygmy hippo in Thailand.
Oh.
Stealing the hearts and minds of the
Moo Deng means bouncy pig.
Yeah,
that's cute. But again, people, I've seen people say, all the attention's on Moo Deng, but the whole family is very cute.
Wow.
Is she eating shit?
Yeah, it's just eating like dirt.
You're just eating dirt, girl.
Yeah. Well, it's a new processor, so it's like it has to like take base samples of everything in its environment, and then it starts to develop its own idea of its ecology.
Yeah.
She is such a silly, funny little critter.
I love the fast twitch. It's like I'm going to be doing these random things because my nervous system is coming online, and it's teaching itself how to control itself.
They're so wet. I noticed. They're very.
They
They're
have,
very moist.
Yeah, they're super moist crew.
Yeah, they really are.
They've got moist vibes like always, like most of them do.
Moist.
Ugh, I want to hold her so bad.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think you think you do, but then you just be like, "This is so gross," but I love you. But it's so gross. But maybe that would be fine.
I think I would
maybe
love it.
you think that would just like go right.
Yeah, I wouldn't even think about
like for
it.
like a nanosecond, not even.
No, the love would be overpowering.
Wow.
No, but
everything.
imagine the level of moisture you have to keep up.
Oh yeah,
moisture is
That's
a tough battle.
It is a tough battle. Although they seem to be doing a pretty good job with hardly any liquid around them.
They keep squirting them down. They don't show it. There's a squirter there 24/7.
Yeah, why not just give them a large pool?
That's
to
what
be
I
able
said.
to like go into. What the
There's
fuck?
a little water.
Wait, they have a pool.
Oh,
Kind of.
Yeah,
someone's standing in it.
Not that large.
It's not large at all.
Yeah. Well, see,
I don't really
know
like.
they're pygmies, but damn, they could use a bigger enclosure. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Give 'em a
for
little
sure.
space.
Way bigger and a better like I don't know. That's why I don't like zoos.
Yeah, I'm
they
not
make me
really-
depressed.
I'm not kind of big on zoos, but I'm really, really big on Moo Deng.
Of course. I mean, the reality that the Moo Deng exists.
Yeah.
So it's like, you gotta love it.
And we found out that, in this case, I think it is important conservation work because the pygmy hippos are extremely endangered.
Okay, I can hear that argument.
Yeah.
I can hear that. I'm
Well,
just saying in general, I do
I'm
feel
with you on
Zoos,
general.
generally, at least the good ones, all
with
their
you on that.
all their nonprofit and all goes to conservation and stuff.
Well, that's cool. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Like in the San Diego Zoo, which is one of the bigger ones.
Yeah.
They're 100%.
I didn't know that.
Their money goes to conservation.
Well, that helps me. I don't know if that's still enough for me to not feel depressed.
It
when I
is
go to a
depressing
gym,
though,
but-
because you're like, well, I'm doing this for all the other animals out there, and the animals in there are like, well, what about me?
I didn't have any say in
Why do I have to sit in this fucking cage?
I know, totally. It's like-
But that's what it is, guys. Is that it, Dan?
That's it. I
Okay.
Dang it.
I just
PP
wanted to
time.
leave us on a high note here.
Moo dang it.
Yeah.
Moo gosh darn dang it. Moo dang it.
Moo dang it.
Oh, slippery.
Like, I gotta work on my
guys-
traction. I gotta work on my traction.
If you want more Reggie Watts, head on over to Veeps.
Veeps, check me out.
Check it out.
And I got a TED Talk coming out October 2nd.
Oh, fun.
So check it out.
Are you doing any podcasts or regular shows or anything?
No, I'm trying to start a podcast maybe at Exactly Right. So I'm speaking with them.
Oh, okay.
And just like kind of be on their. They don't really have a network yet, but if it is, they've got like the setup and everything. So and they're really really amazing. And I love Kilgareth. It was amazing.
They sound like the right people.
Exactly.
For the job.
Exactly right.
Exactly. Oh, what a fun episode. It was a pleasure and joy.
Badass.
You. And,
You're the best.
And thank you, everybody, today. What is today, Monday?
It's Wednesday, my dude.
Wednesday.
Oh, my God.
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday, my dude.
So then we'll be live for
Hump day.
members tomorrow. And then Friday, we have such a fun episode planned.
Oh, cool.
We're doing an episode for the girlies.
We are.
What's the girlies?
Just in general,
We're doing
for the girlies.
Olivia's preparing a girly presentation for us.
Okay.
A fun TikTok story.
We're gonna have a pajama party. We are gonna.
I'm doing my.
Pajama.
We're doing like a slumber party.
That's so cool.
It's gonna
facial
be great.
treatments.
We talked about doing nails.
Mani patties.
A little bit would be
mani
cool.
patties.
A little bit, but definitely nail painting. Like baseline, gotta have nail painting.
I think that's in the works. That's in
super important.
So join us then, and members, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you guys, everybody. Have a beautiful evening.
I love you all.
Bye bye.